well-being no ebeko kama support immune system no enso ade amount shano so ma me say wo ba na wafa yefuna kra ne nimfia dumienu enso kwa wo mani bia enye udu pharmacy bia also per immunity wonsa enso ebeka bi Glow 360 salon and spa awon ane drona o say wo pese wo ye uti na say ne wo pese wo ye bema wo be yi uti na mana efe oban so pese wo ye uti no kama ana say bia eye facials ana pese wo ye manicure ana say pedicure yi ana wo ye bi massage ana say bia eye frontal installation ani enya makeup sa wo do any tattoos wo pese wo she nails eye Glow 360 salon and spa ana say ne wo dem wani etre na afi ye boa na de da no sonko kra ne say wo fie na wontimi emma ye beba na afi be adwuma edem ama no ani e fen home service no ye wa Accra Sprinters adjacent Chicken Republic or and afi number 0591470003 na afi wadi enkomo na no pe na bibia so aye kama edem amanti sano so emma ye characteristics adro ne ye ye ni nyina ne say nam ya de no say gono say Felix anasembia eye Canada na how adwena no adrei na emo agono ne de adate ne tade ama pa ana for your bansu gunso na otenka bi wachira ni nyina no eye nam ya de ne bia ebeboa ama nuama ko ezara man capsules ne de eye mema dro ene sronko a eno tatahwe kra enti eno nzunya bia ebeboa pa ama nuama koye adamanti Zaharman ene capsules eno ana onya bia ye kan wasem de acho hindi halba Mr. treat malaria fever ana typhoid ne eno diabetes no enso ebeko 0246348334 na fe unkomo enso akoso ye remu ewa Alaska Star Enterprise anopeya ye kwaje wallpaper 3D 5D ana samabu sheet ani nyina no ye benya bi awaso ana afi blanket nzi opebi adi jumania eno nso ye kanis aroma diffuser unsa ebeka be nyina no Alaska wono ana de abanua medicine dam de odam ebe kama ebe nita na odo wani achi Kumase behind and Boss FM building ye na dia dum hwe udu Accra Circle tiptoe lane so ye ho 0554114878 na fe wadi nkomo ena no pay remu ewo Sebosek garage sano pay o car na be so ton anase bia o car no so a new one out the fra brochira ba be say yento na yemfa usika ma ne kwa eno so ye beto ana Africa yi enso lesi eboso anase dade so te car no we ne hwe nye ye eno kra no so scraps no wo de ba ye beto afenu ama kama eze amount na wo car na assign so na be say nyama asem bia electrical fault ana ogia boss no ana nya problem ye o machine ye di detective fault na afia sa ye ho adwuma every amount na property so to say a dime na asase a dan won siwie obesa woton wo asase no so dey a ni nyina no ye be di wudwuma adama ye wo awoshi ye ben ene waterworks wo ana afi wo Kumasi between Georgia Hotel ana afi Gridco office no 0542275252 na wadi nkomo na Seaworth XP2 engine oil enye enom ana ye boase wo car no said ye engine oil yi man for you so different ones car no way a new one amedem ehun sema ba we o mai mo ne ye no enti Ghana ye wada ne temperature and ya hwem and ya de aye Seaworth XP2 engine oil de wo mu pa and it's a diesel and a petrol car engine enom yusu man ye and afa a new one and a home use so which means so engine oil we e man bo car no e man to wisie ni nyina and so be 0540424386 na wadi nkomo a Lawson beverages are doctor and the Lawson ye Lawson delay man beaters ube delay one pem na we in kachempem ama nuoma koye de amawa jiwanya drebi na afi one no no ana ebetimi aboa na afi nuoma koye ade ama delay man capsules eno so de wa wani tua de wom ese ne nuoma koye ma wo yo ba na akwa fiche wote yawa eno so ebeboa ayi ni nyina de free wo ave ama ne delay man capsules no ana so pebie ana afi ye rem na delay no ye kan wase mi local no anu so siesia infio kama every ama 0248619999 baby abedu eton adro bia no bisa wonsam abeka be 3p garlic mixture enye high blood pressure o sugar level e wasro e stroke anachi obi me nan ene me nsam ataye titiriti wota complainia wunya 3p na wono ma ebie veins no ntirinum ema moja no efam ye pa ntiri nyina no ene so be pedro bi na afi wanom na eno atimi aboa enamba no ye 02 0248928824 udu pharmacy ubenya adrebi enso mleti wato pure foi wonuma daroma polytank dia eno and fie bia me so man mu ese fie bia nya polytank na ukwan dan na udu na polytank ni ma ese ukokra because enso twa o be kire pa ntie no ana fie rafo ye ka chem they say one criteria ye behind dan ye hwe and it's a polytank o fie na tank no kura bi so na nya polytank nso a ye behind dan because polytank no na ye popanso no guma emu enso enya putobi brand dia ka we ne de ye kama pa Ghana for nyina no ajatum since 1992 na polytank enso abaduma e wo man muti polytank de eno aye papa ankase no ane ekra mo medima for the Dr. Time da so wono enie emra no say ya de no de tie bia wo de akini na wo doctor yi antimi amoawa wo de bana fe awo no maware be fe bebre ni ema Dr. Time da so ane be bwana fe wo di dwuma no ede ama time da so dwuma stroke ana sisie ene ya wo ya ana asembia wonso sexual weakness bema o mera yo e mpem de anim gwase akra o bema na fon ya kitua bi enom ayese crayon ni nyina no ade se doctor be pagem adiamo abua kwa agogo school junction ana afi akra poko ase mayera 0244774282 na afi wadin komo na doctor mensa de ya de no do so pa na mom ono de wa specialize e wonu bia ekoso abraboma ye hu ye ho ano se adwuma na wo ye business obi aye bi bado gwa akoye bia enye ye sikato nsama na ahye aware no okwa na waba wo se sasam na di wachi abeje sasadro na afedware enu bone ana hawa wonu mo abeso jai wontimi nya ye dro no ye obi o se bi obi o kasa na num enka ensom awo na num ana afo jonso kete so a o doctor aye Dr. Mensa o kochu oni grizapo ana di anum hwe obo ase kwa no so onya dro akra Madina Zongo Johnson o cancer building num number no aye 0244921269 na wadin komo ene anope na the woman is a tabia no sa we bema na onya takum ni bia emza wa ya ho pa because o miss opportunities o ade no de etimede ba enisem atinkana eno ewo na de bia wo de hu no oba unreach orgasm da ha dwen o bokagu na we no wo de kwaso na dita akum ni bia abonze ebeji baby feeling ni se bia ebe ye pie enso de amata bia ba mr ne de malaria ha wa dwen wonu matu ntimi ni do na ntika kra bia na wa bre sai wonam ye omemremra wonya tabia ba mr eno be boa na afi capsules no so dwumadie no sisie na achia no ntimi ntini ni mu a wo de num bi eno ano no 0243686861 no abon komona by hospital the doctor say wo de no dompe no ana problem e wo ma say utia no pay obu nem o footballer ana so when accident or spine no when a problem e wo ma dompe nin kasa de ba eno no doctor wo HIV draw a tire draw ana afi ya de nketo stroke ni nyina no eno so wotenete wo de wani ba chi aton so agogo oben agogo hospital ana afa Accra your Sprinters Road 18 junction obetimi afre 0244988004 now what in come router Mr. Router live and afi router tonic Canadian 310 router Mr. Nano pay award at your go swim there o complain ye de aduane si woni ma ana mintimini di malaria yi na bra ye de aduane ma wadi bio na no ne wonkwa na router Mr. no na ye ni nyina e de ama router live no so mo jantimini ye frusan ye ya e do ebebu atomic no so typhoid fever no ebe yi afi 0244485632 na what in come kojak de wawari tua ano pay ye ba dwuma e kojak charcoal toothpaste no and ye use yan koda yi ko school a wo de bi be paste wo mo siam wo mo sente wa no mu enso na be kojak de wa nya bia e be hadwen pa na proco no so tia wo ya wuti fa dwa broni fa migraine de dwa pa ni nyina no e ade so nya dro ya eno be po 0244559597 na what in come natural company limited no ana ene proslav ne de prostate no ojon so de bia kam ojon so na emu ya onya proslava eno ebeboa na after true man capsules no ni ano weak erection premature ejaculation ni nyina nso na ya de se na ebeko na afi Congo ointment ne wona mani nsa ni nyina no eno nso ebehye kama pa ede amoyo 0249017101 na wadin komonamom power specialist aba hospital dia na ya mame doctor akosua adua ya wono ana fatty liver hepatitis sana afi ni ano fibroid obu na funo oyo ba ya na ye kese ya mame sabra omo wadro amanana ne kidney ana wo problem afo ni che kumase fo ya se bo som twekwa no so a home ɛna ɔwɔ a wɔdi dwuma wɔ Dua Junction Accra yɛwɔ Kwabenya ACP Road hɔ a ɛna yɛbɔ adwuma takradefoɔ nso ase wɔrekɔdo ɛwɔ Anagye Estate yɛn namba no yɛ 0244 544422 na ne yɛ maame Dr. Kosua Duaya ɛdi nkɔmmɔ fan
wɔ ɛne ɛna no pɛ nso yɛnkɔ so ɛna afei yɛna ɛyɛ Best Brain Publication Limited ɔnom ɛnso ase ɔmadaroma berɛ bi ɔmo so asene mu yɛ dwumadi no yɛra so de ma na me say sɛ foundation na wɔpɛ de ama ɛyɛ ɔba no ɛkɔ school nkwan de a wodeɛ no ɛyɛ Best Brain Publication ɔmo books no aberɛ bi a yɛrɛkyere sɛ yɛ 5-star na maka kyerɛ so ɔmo ɛna ɔmo yɛ the leading publishing company ɛnso ɛwɔ Ghana nti book bi abɛsɛ ɔtɔ bia no wobɛnya bi de ama aba no preschool gye afei ɛba no sɛ bi a best section nso ano no wɔn nsa bɛka bi from English language ade kɔ ɛyɛ computer nom de kɔ creative art area mathematics ne nyinaa no ɛnso ɛyɛ Best Brain adeɛ no afei ɔba no nso wɔ JHS nso a books no ɛna kyɛsɛ subject ne nyinaa no wobɛnya ɛna nsa akwadaa no nso kɔ senior high ɛnso a ɛyɛ course bi a akwadaa no yɛ bia no ne core subject and the kind of IHS and electives in the Best Brain Daruma, you must be Friday ama ayo Branomo Juma Pancrono a bed way La Posada Hotel Chi and on Sabeka Best Brain and a Ghana de say a crack Tamaleta Cragenum and Sunyana money at Tibabia Fabiano one more branch out to their friend number no 0507 200 na one your Best Brain and some Ankasa na Zimman Plus about capsules no way ayo for crowd when obete dene ayo per panya yes way ayo instant just a drone omodi abano ayo capsules no enye abama wodi also yansa wodi nsuo ebepia ayo capsules no me no na de chene se bia wa wogitum se bia de no asete ama just wo ba be fro ayo mpa mo no no na just what ball capsules no me no no and be boost sexual drive bema mreyo ebe free woni padwam na fe ama dema password to me about we no and this is also bonny e woni padua no so draw FD mpanfo no wo mo anso agye ensom atum today eno anaboama sisiade na jaka ne nyina no eno so akowei Dr. Solomon Atama Solak Biochemist Limited onom and the Zimman Plus about capsules no enso ababema what draw in here 0245616028 no Dr. Solo ensom enim komana hansen sadie MC Atomo so sorry because woman ma just appliances out the coffee appliances out the co nyuma mani ade baby abenya bibia no mo say from na ye kasa koi woman ye 10-day promo na 10-day promo no 2026 Hisense factory direct promo na some say from a one say we dia coffee na we no say ya tete so just a product to be able to be ano am say time na enu ani we be service car already nyoma no ya terrible no so and we so sama be promo wo say je chese kitwa bi na fe wo som ori agye cover refrigerators na fe eba no freezer sane washing machines and smart TV eba no laser TV no and sound system kitchen appliances and new model and also aka we 10-day promo 5-year manufacturer default warranty and some cover 0302550000 Hisense and Perifono and some other joso afeme kanfo ayani akansa again and some ama againo again help am shane the capsules ya kan na wa jeso etose we na tu nyado no and some ase o your banner bo so meso a dabia no aya si dwan wo dwan ho anyi dabia no o bon san wa ya na ha twempa pain na eba na ano den a just unbearable abomodi enso be kona fe wo so akwa wo pe adrebi and some ato koko na ebeko na fe asam oba wa tenka sama na chesayira efru ni padua no no eno som ebejai wo ho ebeban wo na fe wo so atimi atede e wo mpem sanse ni padiem se wo dan na wo sa wo tio bema so beboa wo ye pa na fe ama mema yo anesthetic kan nyina no eno enso akọ agan na wa jeso etosen edro no enye na e wo dwa so 0500888830 na when again and some and kasana fe mana broniye na MB aduane no de say uni bi da na che say why oh because now no say Sharak say na che mama no fa bi mba ye ton ti we bi dia da wa to bi aduane no aya mana board ye tell say ba bia wo bia wo place wo order wo mo so e de baba na what me enjoy fried rice and ye jollof rice and ye che say pizza no so no shipa na kan wo ba kwana nam no Bakubo 7, Bakubo 11 afei wama salad ne chicha passes ewa aduane ne so some make okwanto wedding engagement no ene chese ye ni nyina no we so mo pa ene de ana akukọ no so ye kama panchi nei woni manabo enkasa wo ye adwuma okronom eye 0249030830 MB abejo so ABA Herbal Clinic eye sofo rasta enie na so say branabaje wa yaresa wo fana jojo ana say be a stroke and be say how ni nyina no wo mo dro am what to asem won san gina ona so kama and what you bema o so ball wo prostate and by men twen ema prostate enlargement ema ansana wo kwakwa dro afei say be awodi na glaucoma ana aba da bia woni aye kokko wo posa woni aye cataract eno ana to woni ne so atano wo betenete ama wo regaining aye site na manu man so e on fado no enwu woni so tia no ahye so ama me wo ye dwuma e wo kumase akwara so dwuma se mema ketachuo no ma pena kasoa Millennium Inside at the last stop ho ana ebi so o ye dwuma 0541565199 na chese ebi enso enkasa ye ba yen amuzu food question of the day na amuzu food question of the day say yemza say 2026-2027 EPL title no team ban ana afuso obeje Chelsea beje.
Oh yeah, I know the maybe crowd near Abia near the Debia
maybe opa twa opa jai
sa ya kan the woman no the NMB na adwenche no so Chelsea still dominate dominate pa wo nana safo kantanka as a Chelsea ana AJ live on Facebook ana afewei Benji and fancy say we are say call ama Chelsea enu nkomo a wo de aba Enoch Mensah say Man United ana ewini ana ono so de aba we we say from Sports Atom say Chelsea the Blues ano messenger ono so de aba Kwaku Emmanuel say Chelsea no doubt ano natural nana was the Ghana so women said different day the title and Nkoma one also the about Godfrey sir Chelsea the Blues nana ya ranking as a call a day ama Arsenal Richarlison Stone let's say Arsenal Benjamin Boadi as a Liverpool Alex Esuman our Goso educational directorate was say Arsenal and a Manju and a Ewini and Nana Kwesi Simon Sam Chelsea where Kwaku ranking. And so as Arsenal Margaret Mensah Margaret said Liverpool and the Bewini from Amuzu as a Chelsea FC Steven Ahin as a Hull City and the Bewini league title no His Excellency Nanaya Redu and so Chelsea City and a Ewini Amofa Joseph of course Liverpool you will never walk alone Omo never.
Question also you posted on my Telegram page or Francis Maria Telegram no most among phone so day or more the bantu kitchen so be share now we know I ben no so the amamo say you know in a fantasy league you know fantasy Telegram and the no messages likewise say Arsenal and some the Gunners and abaje and TK so say Chelsea for no na woman some abefa Eric Donaldson one also say Arsenal and Charles Boateng say Arsenal is going to win it for the second time in a row over 20 years. Wait, fancy. Next one also the message on the band on the PH will say United and Arsenal and so about financial and Nicholas Al-Hassan and a daily message about Manchester United way I'm innocent on also the NBA and Bernard Amu so say glory Man United Beckenbauer Junior was say I'm a big Chelsea fan but I tip Arsenal out to win. I don't know so to Telegram and so at the banana pay yes. I'm in 5 course and my na young call Emra as see me mamo 5 course now BW69 C14
E29
BW69 C15 586 BW69 C15 9E6 BW69 C15 D85 BW69 C16 067
yeah, good.
See, I have 5 quotes. I am ready to see. League Nani, I shall see no.
Sure.
And to school a B.
Wontumi
starting classes, kakra.
School a B.
Mumu kakra, I'm
very necessary.
Yeah, very fine.
So, only be a more.
Debbie.
Same
problem in common on Embra.
Okay.
I no pay. Be a genome, be a fine.
We say, crowd me who ye. Oh,
Ose,
woman who ye.
oh, dear, fancy.
Whoa. Amara. Me who ye.
Is here,
So, why who?
Oh, the museum fancy.
On some media, me, I'm send you.
To send your man.
I'm sending you, myself, me, Yana, me, ya won't.
Za. Okay.
Dr. Hamusu, you're never a couple. You're going and I'm in camp.
Ose.
Men come will be anti.
Oh, the okay.
Men come will be anti. A couple Nimiana.
Well, come will be as over Zubiati.
And I'm so.
So over Zubiati.
They can't overstart your chin double.
Okay. I'm moving watching go every view of
house. Men can lose the button. And I may be a cano. Overstart your chin double.
It's a young mind to the event.
How they can in your mind. And it's all kind of ties me and Tunis will do so how.
And I'm my to you're too tired. I know for your Mediana. Say I go too tired. No, Mediana.
I started driving school. I can't see you know. Oh, Quadrogas, you're hunting. Mate, I don't go for it. I don't go for it. I should not J. Some more polish inside. No my waxing when I tell you, I for each other new type.
Has he?
Yes.
As well, okay. I don't
never been so.
As a mere innocent one.
Never been so.
Mere innocent one.
Oh,
what a
Minyani say, and I mean, can be. And it's also my friend because I'm home. So once I may catch a boss to say, hey, upon a send yaba. And also, oh, sorry, ya crab it and I'll bet me a send it. Shall I call for an abbey live on ATV, digital and satellite? Miss I've been coming and I okay.
I won't go. Aye, and I know what catch you.
Okay.
Aye, Mama Union, Mama Union, Mama Union, aye, Eddie. Aye, Mama Union, Eddie.
Todi Yashak, Rurakadesh, Shamak Israel Yahuwa Elahenu Yahuwa Ekat. We ahata et Yahuwa. Elohika bika luvika. Uvika naveshika. Uvika miyodika.
Because almost signed a 28 bound, it was a 29-year-old
28-year-old bouncing baby boy.
Enchibia Obenya 29. Now we've had extensive discussion about the individual quality of Bruno Guimaraes going to Arsenal. I am backing with numbers. I am here our discussion. Atletico Madrid, omu game na chese no na me pon taro enso de atro na chese Atletico boboko no omu body etia boboko fa no sa Malaga e wa prasa game eno so ngaba koso on e fa no sa aye chese kadro no omu game ni nyina no wonu sa wo Metropolitano e wa pro nyame ya no botena womu so bo sa game ena no pay no womu training session enso ngasa basoma womu training session awodo akuso e koso ni nyina no se de enwo de esikwa ya sanso na de no eno so aguso elko esansa akoda na ye fon sa Alvarez ayo bi aye kase awon kebi abana akoda no mo na nso twensan kebi ono ensom abeti atuane mo boy na nyana dwen se wono nsom abeti atuane mpokwa na akokabasa wa disrespect aye club ye fon sa Atletico ono abeso ye sutie se da be move no nyina no eno nsom abetimi abaso obekaisa no pay me the more na nso ban ama chase no pay no message latest nsom ababiem na jaminya no say wo mo tro na elkoso we aye line up akobasa manager wono nsom try na aye different from the enra was try our training grounds at your say aye likely say what try game mo so bo no nyina no we mo araba start aye sama chano ensom ayama club ye fan sa no som aye Atletico me no ka say no me te say goalkeeper no aye Jean Oblak onom araba start to watch na against aye Malaga and what yakotana ye fan sa Dominguez ababo aye Ruben Lenomo wono som ababo David Hansko aye obia wono som aba start ansana player ye fan sa Grimaldo ono ensom ababo game no mete aye Carlos Martin mete aye Chasa Barrios amo midfield no wono som ababam ana fe captain ye fan sa resurrection koke wono som ababo Ademola Lookman ba ana fe ana Ortiz any player ye fan sa Mendoza wono ana demenya no sa nyame ya no mo chira game no se bibia nso sesa wono aba start na shadow economic your phone says Simeone menu kasa no manager no aye press conference na say na aye day manager no betena sem dia question back ko bi ababusa no ensom abafa kwada no na ababa yes anya bia no boy no abetena ana say bia boy no abakọ na anya bia no bi akwada no situation no eno som atse coach anye wey aye sese eguso aye kasa no manager no som atin komona Diego Simeone and was say Wono Jewohu ensom and say the moment our club owner everything come on maybe a club owner ebe kasano yesem pan forces or pani jariwia aha na chese insuansa oti asenti eno anu no na chese owner na kasa dia wono no wan so wobe kasa bia kwata no wo mu jano amana ko wono wakan wo say kan biam say Alvarez ayobi asense we no wono ani akwata no so abeya adwuma na de and say no ma boy ni kom and say bia na we say we call yes we betena we so no we din kom anya maso ana boy ni full sampanifo bi and some anu na ni ye out as why disappointed and some your man nyina no o ya hwan psychologically ebe affect o it what is that na say what na sem asusu an say akwada no enya ready say nyame ya no mo tena game mo kwakobo no wono som ari akwada no be boss a wo tena match no enti manager no de o kan nyina no say am somebody need the right condition I want no some ari be boss a game and no ebe koso e wa brand nyina no ye nkobo pani no wono so akwakodi an wo say ha sa club owner e kan asam and said you walk court na ye buatia oya ho hwie nya yie just so ya no so betia se na won so wa follow suit I know and some ababa ya some penny no one some body atwetwa no penny no ye dey ayesan komo no nyina no and some attempt Alvarez and 1 year na Alvarez komo ye di ani ade no nyina no wonum some penny na ye follow Tony Fraser asam kai say wabegina premier bi bebe 8 years ago so yanto so abananka ya jumama baso Tony Fraser no on info font no eno mo maka bai na Tony Fraser and was say Bosa die eye day Bosa ebe sign number 9 na number 9 al Barcelona ebe sign no do so kan nyina no sa ya emposo omanya bi kra na masa mutim we mu betia great forwards al chase Rafinha nom Ademola Lookman nom Anthony Gordon omunyina timi bonai and to say be Alvarez ebaba anas Alvarez amakwa na still now no one wo giri eba setim na Barcelona wo mu kita na distance no wo mu som very competitive and yet domestically namom yako Europe akrana ayete ya bonsa wɔn nso ɛbɛtumi akɔmpiti na afei wɔn nso asa kɔmpiti yie ɛno ɛyɛ 1 hour panin na yɛfa no sa Tony Fraser ɔno nso ɛde baa ɛna ebiyam no ɔse yɛwɔ to dwa sa afas no ɔno ofu sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ mposa boy no Christ ɛwɔ Atletico Madrid a wɔde afutuo ɛbɛma Atletico fo sɛ wɔn mpa striker ɛntɔ nyame yɛ adoma winter market ne mo na kyɛsɛ de buro nya wie ne awuram the month of January a ɛwɔ sɛ Atletico Madrid aba striker to no nyina no sɛ adeɛ na akɔso ane de agu so a ɛkɔso na akɔdan no ɛntimi ma ne nya som fine fam bɔ ɛma Atletico danti sɛ wokɔ season mo na bi Alexander Soloff ɛpra na woyɛ wadwe sɛ the only striker na sɛ the only proper 9 a wode ne kɔ ɛyɛ season mo ɛyɛ Alvarez a wowɔ problem ɛntɛne yɛduru ɛyɛ Chesa Winter wɔmo mpɛ striker no bi ntɔsɛrɛ bɛyɛ a saa nipa no nsom ɛbɛtumi ayɛ ne a yɛka no sa backup nsom ɛde ama ɛyɛ ɔmo team no because yɛka deɛ ɛpono no anka boy no ɛbɛfam ɛde ajoin FC Barcelona Atletico Madrid ɔmo mpanifoɔ no wɔmo nso ato pono no mu o wɔmo sɛ ɔmo ma kwan ɛma Chesa akwadaa no move no ɛnom ɛma so ame na wɔkasa yi ɛna babɛsɛ baabi a yɛso yɛaba bɛduru na meeting na wɔsan ka boss a ɛnom ɛyɛ player no wɔne ɔpani ne ɛfa no sɛ Angel Marin wɔmo mmienu ɛbɛhyia no mɛte sɛ meeting no Eddie Ababa so Basa Boswa Mobile expect anything positive. Sabia because why you should ye jaw quanti ko dabi amonto because 100 million and 150 million and 200 million and the only thing Abama Atletico woman be up on Ediaman Kodani 500 million euros. Woman say case and say ebiyesi pan ebisi dabe omo sa na se nyina na yeti Spain ha ye wo wiase ana na oni ho ana wo te sa Paris Saint-Germain wo ma trigger 222 million euros abefa Neymar ensom adene call aye 9 years ene say Neymar timi ye bia ene say Alvarez so betimi aye ti say wo say wo so awade a enti so bo so top plate e dia nearly 500 million euros what trigger buti obianu ni asem no aba befa o japade 500 million no ensom edeko ene ye ba bia say wo mo som aba bedru e wo dwuma ni mu a ye de ayesam komo no nyina no ensom adema na still na no yeso boy no ento right jenese akwara no de wo we ataso pampe se kwan bi aso obekọ ana no so bekọ ye na se ba bi akwakodru ene se ye se ka kono nyina no se kwabasa Barcelona wan pass omunya aye Alvarez adia se de ye nyina ye ka se e bia look aye Chesa Deyemi anase bia Gordon anase Rafinha empo aye Jesse Bisu num ene Abdul Karim num ebi betimi abonan no yeso ba sanfa aye sa same team way enko season mu na aye den a wo mo som abepa plan B anase bia another alternative eno no anama obekai aye akodana ye fon Ayozi Perez onim bono bo enim go she ono som oha dwempa wababo Premier League ni pa bo Newcastle nom emanya Chesa Ayozi ayobi obono bo ensom adema via wo team no ente Beawol amakodana ye fon Ayozi Perez ono ana deminya no say se ekwani bia bobo kwafa no se FC Barcelona wabo som ababe se bi omedene baba sane Ferran Torres ewo na bia na Chesa no ensom ababe to aso e de amatim na eno som aye kakra frimo ede banana pro no ewo show no so na wo mo ne Femi Lopez edin komona wo mo se Femi Lopez ese na Alvarez no anya bia oba nka beboa mo ana so ra Alvarez aye player no Femi Lopez no wo shema no brutal na onimpo no popa but all can say ni nyina mo no Atletico Madrid and a yomu player and ontimi nkan sam ni pina wan kwankotomra but we so kan nyina no say ebia wo ba na wo mo squad di ayade se player no be kan won kon dia wo be fitie power bouncer wo mo some system no mo and Femi Lopez amubusan about Rodri and we say Rodri dia so be any quality Rodri edeba na Rodri dia no a fantastic signing and some Barcelona and you signing Ketua Kranyam Kwada signing and you're fantastic and some Adama Barcelona now my brother you road Samno Shadrach Mammy road retain my wall ba odie ode omo dene ba inside the but mammy pictures na madam says yam so mo fan free the hotel the ba no ma shane ba sa atade hey and go for ntwa mi anya yiye wonu na wo bo aye ba sa atade a wono aba front omo dene wura no na make sure enwa say wo mo susu sane medical no kra no wa ye wie awo Manchester and off fly and some about Barcelona ampa wo wie na almost the last part no kuma bi na aka otwaso and Barcelona timi bisa wo couple sir road dryer medical so Manchester wie ba hanti ketwa na aka na yese wo doctor na faso so no wie ne bisa report no sese a na wabe catch so Rodri ewo toothache ebia Rodri wo kakanti yentimi sign in money so do me see siwa sumno catch Rodri kakanti atona enye be kai achapa wo kai Michel Bastos o ka sa bo no bobenkum so ewo Leon achasema me kan be more than 10 years ni o Michel Bastos no be medical Liverpool so unu ya face se kaka o sense what I do not Dr. Abekaso Rodri by na me fe no mama say or kaka into me Thomas and Van Man City no can you see there Cabenya City Rodri one some baby we are no pay bra sir we are Real Madrid and some we Jacka fine na Dominion say player no acha be by 1:30 echo 2 o'clock one some other pan on to because medical catchers nyame ya no chena e was some game mo no e ye can one Gampa trophy no I was so Rodri and Joao Cancelo one million stadium na am support here na Jamaican na no pay wa bro no exclusive and some other search say abra emuye den ema wo bia nim say Real Madrid omo fa Rodri na omo fa Rodri and some akura ria ne sa no and you say boy no so and Pep Guardiola Ekasayo dear a Spain central phono woman some adebani saboy no and Pep and some adin come nan come tia yes ujafo boso e kire no say na baby a omo pon no mani ambre no omo se brana o besa wo ko no anya san krofo ya na wo disrespect wo enyo omo na wo kokwache Ballon d'Or ewiana wo mo tesa Ballon d'Or no enya de se Vinicius abeje enunti wo pani na wo di wo manim aka che wiase nyina se wo mo ma omo nkoda na ma Ballon d'Or na se enne emet na ampa wo mo biens wo na se fair play enya djuma mo de abra bia nkoma mo na kutem na mo kam waiti ba bia wo kono wo mo nyada sao ukoje word obedience few wo mo sa to abo and one deserve and I'm feeling the T70 ukoto tankuru wo mo ba hweye a chesen komo nyina kwaso between aye boy no and some and the said manager and now so am chesem sa dwen sacha no and some aba mo man akwata no wa ba di aye basa fonchen a ye de aye san komo nyina no and some ade bank na ye kasai and some I don't know na on say Ronaldo atamfo na first ye kan say do agwa edu ajire opani no o say Barca niska na Barca Antonio Gordon edanchan oye training Barca afa Rodri aye 2 na yete na womote se Barcelona reach agreement with Atletico Madrid ebefa Julian Alvarez wobesere emparifom enkwa hwehwemu Tsana katasumo mo so be koso ba bi na mo no wo mu konya sika no wan ya wo metri ato Antonio Gordon Rodri na bia Alvarez the same transfer window single season anya djuma at the moment almost wo mo boy we aso so say pa emparifom kwa Barca investigation because I'm saying go for omo is coming from baby odi ono ne taka so pese saying no eno some ababam ene ababam wo chena eno ayen kwama panina ye fa no say edu azure wono so ayen centrani no wono adenen komade ba Jonesy mekan eno asa opanini say this is in there we be so very calm ono wo me ye deputy say maybe a chomo ya branch no na Joseph betin wo yes say no kan we wadene say bo we ni dabi say wasakra wonim say na wama so mo pa eye Jose Wontumi wanu kwado benya kranka program nkomatwam because the here announcement by say Jose and ababe coach ediama Real Madrid onom wampa eye presentation bia bemperfo no so say womo so abaso mo ye entitie wonu some presentation and no womo say eye 1 o'clock awia e local time Madrid na one na omodi ahyanom enya dia yabama central for abase a special event and omobeye and ebiem no press conference say ya on Philly Jose we na bia yes your family pass mercy Wontumi TV na wo busan sam dabi wo omontwem akwa bia no obekọ bi Madrid media team no eba bibia na eno tere kra no say we Madridista say bia o support Madrid and say bia we century we per monitor on social media and don't worry say bia bia Madrid TV eba broadcast here womo say enya say say event we womo some eba broadcast Joseph presentation no womo mo bia hwibe a private event adea womo be kakra bi na fe eno some akoso bia later and in the pictures be and in some kind of Madrid omo media team no and some adebaba eno ayade say womo some abaso mo ye na me no ka say ya ba aye studios na cheso training no eno ashase guso so na nkwada no ya prepare sure many nom any ade and said the boys treat on my pom and some our training grounds no and what say am American so na die na German can say since na e start omo asom now you say a report and basa womo your first choice center backs Elma Jonesy aye den Hansen also no buy no aye juma pan e wo Roma wonu de boy no etimi ye ana aye Konate Ibrahima womo mienu ana answer no be tesa womo your first choice aye center pair na tesa aye Rudiger and aye Adamili Tao no ana tesa Raul Asensio no abako bench ano aye said ye sesi kan some na no player ya monitor won said ya no eno some obesiako na Valverde I want to captain no yes Valverde wuro ebe sisa na ono and them say defensive job on ebe doso pa a chance be Valverde be kona nim say de na ono some esipa no ntiam say kire ono because yes Jose Gidie pass Madrid ahode be ma wo benya sa balance no e wo middle so finfin aye den a ebe den and all the born atra Madrid akwa wo hye go ntim finfin no aye ade say be hia no ye pa me no ka say no and some aye update be wa bra kwadana ye fo no Thiago Pitarch omo boy no was say the first professional aye contract ediama Real Madrid ano aye Thiago Pitarcha na Chesavera Belwa etamane bono wonom asane the first pro aye contract and some team no enya no kwa omo say still now Jose enya another center back esenya midfielder obeto and some adiaba aye team ni mu a eno aye so be fi omaso na no pe no eno so aba obekai aye Nicholas Fulkrog yako Germany na Fulkrog akwakodru na ye so wo se free aye kam onu nie wakoya ne medical hano aye chese Veda ne se Veda on brame hono na boy no so babedru wo baba ne medical na fa ya se ya de no so be sia ko no aye loan deal option to buy and some abeshem a chese Fulkrog wasan bani krom wa bani nchi na Dortmund announce aye Joy Verman na Joy Verman and some aye player aboboku a ye fa sa Borussia Dortmund wo mo so the announcement abasa akoda no
waba bɛyɛ ɔmo dia ɛnɛ ɔmo ne brand nso na bɛyɛ adwuma wɔ brand no pɛ no yɛde ɛyɛ update ne nkɔmɔ no de aka ne nyinaa no ɛma ɔna no pay live on the show na sɛ ɛnɛ ɔno nso ɛde announcement na ba brand nso nie ɛna yɛde no nkɔmɔ ɛne de aka ne nyinaa no ɛnso ɛde ma ɔna yɛnkan wonim sɛ nɛ sɛ wowura mo nso ba mo nkyintim no mu a mama wura fa no sɛ hurricane no ɛde hurricane di ɔmɛbɔ bɔ na Dortmund anaasɛ Bayern ɛne bɔbɔ kwaba no sɛ Dortmund fɔ no mmienu no wɔn nso ɛde bɛsia ni na Super Copa no ɛyɛ game ano ɛbɛyɛ hye paa wɔn ne Dortmund ɛbɔ ɛyɛ Saturday na wɔyɛ Super Cup final Hurricane edi ho nkɔmɔ apart from nkɔmɔ na Hurricane diɛ no ɛkɔ akyire kakra na wɔn san de Ballon d'Or ɛwɔ no nti on cup game na nkasa ɛna afɛ on Ballon d'Or sɛ obetumi agye anaasɛ ɔnyɛ favorite no yɛnti Hurricane a wɔdi ne nkɔmɔ.
Final away from home against Dortmund is as big as it gets, and sometimes it's great to start the season that way because if you win and you set out a good performance, it obviously pushes you onto the start of the Bundesliga season. Again, extremely proud to have put in the season I did last year. I think the Ballon d'Or is as big as it gets from an individual point of view, and I know I had a great season last season. But as always, like I said already, the focus is on kind of this new season. The Ballon d'Or is not in my hands. I've done what I need, done what I can do. So yeah, a cup final away from home against Dortmund is as big as it gets, and sometimes it's great to start the season that way because if you win and you set out a good performance, it obviously pushes you onto the start of the Bundesliga season. Again, extremely proud to.
Kakro fan say Hurricane and I'll just say yɛdene nsɛm ɛma ɔna no pay live our Wontumi sports buffet adwumadie so na no pay live on ɛyɛ tuning radio and simple live on ɛyɛ Facebook and live on ɛyɛ YouTube ne nyinaa no yɛ live our so ana afɛ make house TV no digital ne satellite na no pay so da so a yɛra so ɛde kyɛsɛ nkɔmɔ no de aka ne nyinaa no ɛnso ɛde ma ɛnɛ anɔpɛ wɔ yɛn dwumadie so biam no yɛn shifte yɛn Gia Yanko a Premier League Gramodia Arsenal and says almost say stone on Arsenal manager what the defender Bako Abba na onya defender Bako Esoswa Atenta Esabesu onya attacker Bako and some other Baninano Womba and Sana September 1 transfer market and no some Edrusun Tomodie Jomo Kaninano Sawasa woman make signings in every and Sana transfer market and no some accuracy na mekana enwa say na no cap game amone Man City aboya amoje community shout no onsa meka trapsa Gabro Martinelli ejina nkyɛn esan enwaneri ejina nkyɛn namsa celebration ɔman from one shame because match day squad ɔman timi enwram ɛnam no kase Aston Villa wɔma plesi call ɛkɔ ɛyɛ Arsenal ɛwɔ ebusa sa na ɔma koda no sɛ ɛkwan dan ho a ɔmo bɛso ɔmo fa Martinelli ɛba o na Arsenal ɛnka sɛ dabi ana ɔmo nso a wɔmo nka ane nkɔmɔ no kwan ɛnkyɛ bia enuru 24 hours akra kyɛ nkɔmɔ no so ɔmo dibi ɔmo twɛ sɛ bia feedback ɛnso abɛyɛ positive na wabro mo expect ɛyɛ mo no damensa kan sɛ brain nso deɛ yɛso wɔn na agye sɛ so be free Arsenal ɛnso akɔde a ɛne ne sika ɔbɛgye no ɛno nso ɛnyɛ nkɔda sika kora ɛbɛyɛ sika bi a ɛmu odu ansa na mo no ɛnso ato no to afri Arsenal akɔ Manchester United anɔpɛ ɛwɔ Carrington wɔn training grounds no ɔmo started training masa yakɔmɔ ti weekend bɔ na mo bɔ no deɛ mo nkɔ mama mɛyɛ wɔ yɔ waya bi ankyerɛ because yɛde mo yɛ adeɛ na anɔpɛ no Benjamin Sesko ɛne Matthijs de Ligt wɔn nyinaa no adwane training ɛno ɛnso akɔ so na kyɛ so automatically ɛyɛ good news ɛnso ɛde Manchester team no yɛde mo yɛ adeɛ nti sɛ mo kɔba team wɛ deɛ sɛ mo ahyɛ ne deɛ a yɛde mo di wɔ kurom a deɛ 9-10 pa nti mo nkɔm na mo fa results ɛka mamra na yɛmfanye yɛdena Bruno Dena no pay yɛde bɛn no nim sam ama kyɛsɛ ɔmo wɔ so paa sɛ deɛ Manchester dwaya no mo the strong warning Emma Galatasaray and the same caution Emma Bernie agent no masa yɛnyɛ nkwada asasa
Yetiana a captain, and you'll be a cajos or Toby. I want to have a quadris cabro Bruno. So say, Domain sir, Omani Bruno El Cano Cote. Saudi Baman Tiasan and Kanye. One extended the contract. Emma Manchester Timino, Ome Pajesi, Canimum and Anafe. Yes, now, and also penning in Ano. Woman some Adiama Essence or Buyer. One disappointed Bako crying to Bruno. And you'll be a man for them, pen for the blue full amene. One person can be also almost tying it down. And no, I am Amasua Depa. Na menu kaseti Janet Reinders wakodru aye Saudi Arabia Al Qadsia. Na Reinders akwakodru no eno anaman komana babe de Jean Boya Ferebra. Ye kwaye because Reinders no meje Ballon d'Or. Kono ko press kan vakofie because that ye AC Milan extend the contract and papa ko jano a eni afe ode ba Man City no enso crunch say pressure wo mu pa. Enti onum sa 4-year contract na wo ba send dem Al Qadsia no nisika no aye little over 100 million euros ononkwa. Now unim the 100 million by ama kwatai a chese na okokra ni nyina no ye no nkoma eno som aba na Man City for no say Enzo Fernandez aye prioritario oyobia emsa o scale of preference no that top na tia yesi Chelsea for no say Romo J over 50 million pounds and Sana Romo Madelap and Swako near Benya Mokao because 50 year this is a Okobolo no Babina was so jabima young who be Danyasa 50 NC says hey Romo say a 50 million pounds and the actually and Chelsea for the team and Jansana Katano Romo Amanako Aaron and Salmino aye boy bia omodere ban no omomane kobo loan na Ansalmino ebeste asom na no say dey see kwano dia chance aye center back no enso ebeste ana Emmanuel Emega wonu ebeste na season Bano, one so ya Juma Ediama Bobokua, your father said Chelsea, Ama Chesnano Peno, you're out there to about Tottenham Hotspur. One more year, Musamba Fa, a yes, Salvino, no, a year there, Babasunano Becasa, 7 to be ad year. Ababaso 70 million pounds, no, add-ons, Ababam, Ama Salvino, yes, woman, rich agreement, Chelsea, I was one of some Etimiko, Na Salvino, Albano, Everton, SA, one Samba, Oma dear, Richarlison, Obacasa, Richarlison for and some other Brian Everton for to say one more Sapa Richarlison Ebium Aston Villa and some other club almost clearly one more say only Watkins stay now waka Unai Emery plans Watkins and you'll be a motor on cover beer and to Watkins and some other or no and a belly D attack at Yama Club your friend Aston Villa Amachas I know a young cover Omudia the same club your friend is a Villa no one more Sapa Joao Palhinha na Joao Palhinha a player ma Bamunchen Obolo last season Emma Tottenham Hotspur but Aston Villa for no so say omunya omope ana meno kasa kwatano woman some abeso mo fa no ensom adene bai no eye kakra fi omaso de banana pe no ensom awo show no so na ye counsel no belly one more striker bi oyade pa ne fa no Zian Fleming na Fleming no yes one so nya interest no more Everton pe no a chese ayade say Italian clubs penno oko France clubs ni bi wo ho ana fe oko Netherlands so a clubs ni bi player France aye Fleming NHS so boy no enso aye juma striker ma Burnley wo ha dwen brutal ana ono so dia kakra no some banu ntaya yenyina so na fe yenyina yemfense na Liverpool for no de say Mohamed the type bakola no Ibrahim Mbaye now because akola no de Mbaye ne de look more likely say no mobetimi awie na quick na bakola de no aswodin kakra ewo ho ba ne nyina chi Liverpool so mo form mi no nyina boma to go say de medical to gaba for now de ye chese bakola no money na awie personal terms and na Mbaye enso awie personal terms diaka and say club no ebe wie na fe wo mo so abema de no aba be agreement and say aba be official and no update eba ho komo no nyina no ye de ema ye chefo enano pay e wo show no so Shadrack Pemame say Siam no ka say just in Rodri we bibi akwa drew
Barcelona omo offices wa bo in a white a bone jacket e sign na omo twetwa bia ba betu ntenta fidie no so ma video ni ade na be ba swanti o nua nam kwamu cross Spotify come new and I'm say I was on a presentation in the BPR and also a basso at the man wa brano pay ye the update no and so at the baye yen first na fe yen to aso na yen koye nim.
Gracias.
Now, I think there is no single doubt about the individual quality and contribution of a player to say Bruno Guimaraes. I will join Arsenal. But still, a question I want to be able to say, into all bay, why no be to know? So, we've had a distinct conversation about the qualities and what he's going to bring on board. Any the other complemented these Arsenal players with the individual qualities. Now, the question will have to do with, is he a number 6? Or is he a number 8? Or about team lim no, and now a 10. Or about Martin Odegaard in a free team lim. And now a better chasey, dinner free team lim. Where is he from?
Crack. You ba idi sena. Just bibia ya nsa. Na so ho ye.
Oh, where I don't go crack ben.
Odi ho ye. Ya odi ho ye. E crack ni na na so kan bibia boko. Me person start on common Bruno Fernandes. Na me sa so a little opinion on Bruno Fernandes to Manchester City. And then Rodri Alvarez and common there. They are developing stories are almost every time Biano, Ubenya Bibi Kakra for home. But Bruno Fernandes deal no set or be renewed or Manchester United no. Emi de Parma United fans no. Now, metab with one question be say Oba so player call, of course Ubenya Sika. But I don't think Manchester United here will be Sika. Right now, say Omu here will be Sika say Sika de here no. Yes, will be a pro but you turn Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, Jana Monaco near the Jessica. Second Comudi or Moninje. Sana Pesmach. Say I can't say being torn a cocobedia. So I did remember Manchester United at this point, you know. Metesa Galatasaray foreign and Bruno Fernandes and not then common marketing more than I said. Say, first of all, what would really entice Bruno Fernandes on court Turkey? Why he's got into his career? Now, me who window maybe United crowd total players are on bet mini Bruno a game no acco probably etc. My this season. No, there is one area be or more and say United for no market. But before I call him, he is so important at the Manchester United CCA.
Yeah,
Bruno only ne picking point. Or check a transfer market, the growth, the trajectory of the profile, whatever that has transpired over the course of time, or stay or Manchester United. No, there's nothing like or declining. But then I'm saying, transfer market, you know, so yeah, and then the picking point in on the transfer market, you know, of around 94 million euros on the transfer market list, you know. Of Froko, so 94 million euros at that time. This is Bruno is around 35. And so say the market didn't come because Bruno value no ebia enya fe no on the prime whatever. But playing and executing a job for Manchester United no we want 7 na me dey okay. So o checking the transfer market now. Start one 7 kum so say obo say we grow sporting o green no. Now of Robert then Manchester United also so offer the of course no e only gonna social time now call ya Rafranik e buy no but the free hoba no aba from na from na eba no and can be bia this is look even anyone the current market value no 35 yeah for mommy because last time I was in the game no last season America obo top season the Manchester United
And kase obi produce numbers. The goal and assist production for Manchester United were irreplaceable. Yeah, o come Nimi Nuboma, the other Manchester United as a player no. Of course, say I want to be replacing. He is close to 29.4% goal contribution to the side. This is only a midfielder. But be a Jumenasino, Nanka a Siri and a Casemiro as I be pony free on a same common. The biggest headache for Manchester United. Osha ne assist in Libya and start in Libya a war with TV and we are talking about assist ratio of 21 times, making goal provision for other strikers to bury. Now when you no obeke can the effect key passes crosses 138 all of that per minute say at any point beyond he's so close to creating a chance for somebody. Even with that, check your strikers or no more. Bruno no one Alvarez will be more. One Haaland will be more. Pacho I think come baby medical or no more.
An assist na pija.
And an assist na pija. When second class strikers in the one mu no. First class for no nyabi. Jet will be an assistant in Drew. Just common or demo moshe. Kunya Mbuemo Ama Diallo no aso abubiashe. So at this point, one renew the contract na yaw. What say bibia? Na didn't make us and common enye pay and say. Casemiro, Kobimenu, Bruno. Ebe change bibia na Amorim ye. Amorim de Bruno Banechi or liba deep. The 3-4-3 no. 4 no mu no Bruno buy. Na 4 no me no one chain and me no 150. Oh the make no. 3-4 free 4 no 150 said my name is 4 you know. 2 no 150 ha no. Eh Bruno and Omrika for 2 one chain. Me can Amorim time no. So Bruno no a part of the central duo no meaning say no are very deep. Well, very deep close to another box no. Meanwhile he belongs to the finesse. But be a finishing work creativity chances he belongs to the final third. He belongs to finishing. We born, be finalizing. He belong. He doesn't belong to the base. So after Amorim United, Casemiro, Bruno, the children. Not just say I'm catching say we dey born beba. A queer born beba so bad the Bruno problem. Unfortunately, Casemiro Sissoko. The biggest headache for Michael Carrick right now, current market here can say. Na me. Say me United don't be too full or more capacity. Be make us come on buyer. No more for chemistry in Fanimra. Carrick na fa phone say Chemistry fan can't say me person be gym 6 or mama. Manchester United need a natural 6. Remember Andre Santos in your panini di wo team. Manchester United needs an outstanding 6, an established 6. DM game no be seen so. O to be control tempo. O to be control rhythm. No be Jai Bruno. Any your Telemans so monko. Telemans is one of the best 8s. When go on the show, the ball carry, he loves to progress the ball as and when he wants him to do that job for you. Now Bruno so let's see. So having one of the best 8 in the game, one of the best 10s in the game, what is left? And then now the Andre Santos and balance you. Kobe Menu 8. So Kobe Menu your Telemans every 8. That was why anytime Biano Casemiro wa no the Bruno Kobe Menu rush him. It will call close to the final third. I don't know Kobe no but as a natural sitter, somebody who has to protect the back line and see off the game. No, Manchester United should go to the market and find out a 6 over to balance it way. Neti nkomoyi. Say United in your 6, even Adrian Rabiot profile no. So when you number 2 omu base wa Bruno irritating so be dominating most of the teams of Premier League no. What do you hear? Yan two boys in Yankeka. Liverpool, ewo Ravenback.
Yes, Soboslai,
McAllister.
Yeah.
Shemiensa we say, how do you break them? You need to match them. Over yes, seven because you're running, more running. McAllister in ball.
Yes.
Ravenback in ball. Soboslai in ball. So in toe to toe. Over 2-man midfield in 4-2-3-1. Over 4-3-3. Over baba be me to move finfi. Let's talk about Arsenal. Obri quality of Vivi say after getting Declan, Bruno Guimaraes, Izzy, Odegaard 4-man midfield way emu mienu ba on behalf emu 2 ba on behalf that's Arsenal so Arsenal Liverpool squad nini and for Chelsea Enzo Koedie and ka permutation no Caicedo so e wo ho no James etimi be augmento I think in my opinion baby be to cynical crapa Manchester United team no to really bring the polish to Jordi elements and Bruno no they need a natural 6 or baby Gina 2 nechi you can come and see look Michael Carrick game no or Baba bought one of the fastest games in England say Michael Carrick because the fastest games are somebody no among the ball so 10 passes o share there na Amorim ni omoye no Amorim to be pass ball no 10 na in free halfway line Hong Kong why you can't do that against big clubs. How many watch ball will come? It's me more yes, I need to Manchester United. I said, say, Obey no Syria. Top level Europe. Obo pass. If you don't share 2 goals from Manchester, a share no. They forced Milan into errors.
On be presso.
Utumi more someone in City wasro umonti Liverpool. You are not doing that against Arsenal. And I even feel say a preseason in United. Carrick change most of the players second half and say but the reality is that United our Tielemans our Bruno to balance that method to make it complete an established 6 DM no be adwuma dia momo and yaw Cunha Mbomo Shesko Amadielo omunya America for omachi pe hwedi na mabobo no omachi pe Tielemans
Obia e pacey
and so Tielemans Bruno be follow game na you need somebody who will sit and into no call for Chouameni no more call United say United di Chouameni hon komo mo di Chouameni hon komo pa but I don't know why sad deal na but in my opinion set United ne pa set fa phone no ma free Kimmich no catch say oba project no na ba be gina 6 so
no be say Kimmich in 2026
Kimmich why dey
the other buyer no say Kimmich in 2026
yeah 2026
say bi ofu say bi a Kimmich ayemre
David anka
Wontumi
for the German national team cause buying a ball the entire season as an body man Mannschaft
no Kimmich no dey oyema Kimmich no kra no wenyini wo 6 no ebom Kimmich no Utimi yella bi ma so Kimmich is one of those 6s I out they naturally don't love scoring Kimmich last time I think Kimmich should go na bay e Busquets wo die bia o te no je game no kwan sa monko sana Kimmich no bo sa crofo no o mo na ta invert no o timi free 6 no akọ 2 o free 2 no be share inside 6 Kimmich
since dem ko nyini o game ni
yaw the Manchester United here on no say no somebody of that weight na ko be support 2 we say 4-3-3 smooth wo no Kimmich wonyini why
no not as in age but me na matches wonyini wo game ni
nya wonyini na me address in 2026
okay nipa na person
yeah because I say in 2026 that maybe your team din ache say na ma kwa ka bi no so mo team din ache ntino onyini nsa na ba na oba ya ache so if omo renew Bruno dia ne kwan so no but renew no ensipo e wa bra mo nkofa a midfielder bia o ye quality 6 en fa no mra finfin no sisi e no ni adwuma yawo akasisi empese Carrick yes adia I'm telling you why adwuma pa because almost all the areas no will be check almost all the areas maybe left back right back or but no crown nyehu sa enyehu bebre sa dalo so obotu okama left back dog so it me a show man esipo so 6 1 amonko for me show yo Alvarez deal no me mpese me kase de ko nyine ni anase basa nyomani
na we can say
and me mpese me kase basa nkoso enchesi no until the last day of the window the ATM phone is I my pantai I'm all my pantai they are really knowing their teeth a banasa no a bad day so me give you up now we no so no we story imagine kwade bi so say So one started training in term no mo take over January. Be no anye ye. Na madwene ko Isaac straight. You know why Misro kakra no? Okay, say Basa to Suarez no am starting straight o.
No 7 ban.
Mo. It's no akra no me ho ma na Basa for no mami Suarez game bi no ne nkra no na ebo no na lead omo. No abre no ho ase wo junior team no no lead line no. Ti be hwa na me ko he reason quality no obosa abo no bi na mu say oh, sa ba afoforo no.
O ka kiele no.
It's no per fitness. Okay. But game na change. A change tia omo be soro. A change tia omo be rebels no. Those players who go against their clubs, yaw, and crofuna wu. I say make is so scientific. Na me timi mu ketu abi. Footballers omo load about doso. Footballers omo load about doso. Na game when they say it, football as soon as you leave the game, it leaves you. Who your coach? So we are fan. So we are active athlete. We just game no one so jaho. And we are fan. O di ja okoto ko jahas o ko ba ji so busobi. Na player be ni na ho ni. Just last year ya no one follow niam. We be to say. We are coach so akotena chicha jaho. Samala dice we coach so. Bobodi man ko no. Kiki say we basa no. Who say who free game no so forget you. Na footballers the moment you dangerous and say oko injury na game na start twin ho free njan. Wontumi. One ko injury. Na ko ye long stay off to say the sa na na ma Isaac ko ye no. Ya. One hwe ho be tro. First no na load no star. Because a load no so na competitions na caps no. Champions League e bia abebo Europa na Champions League no abo Copa no abo league no ne miensa. Say no Club World Cup matches in the dorso. World Cup matches in the dorso. UEFA Nations League matches in the dorso. And even first run yet me World Cup 4 years in Nkobio. Obo World Cup the following season we na kobo Euros. The following season we na kobo AFCON. They say next year ko AFCON. Yeah. 2027 year 2028 England so host to Euros no. 29-30 you another World Cup. Into players we know first na duration crom the rest no. Yaw na dorso. But say Wontumi rest na body no a recuperate ye. And he said we are swording out to find a place in here training jawa. Oba Wontumi catch up da. Na ya tonyom na ati baby didi, oti baby didi. Ya ushemu apesa oni ya redim no kwa pepepe. Physically and scientifically nyesa na game ni tie. Oba be shemu a just wo ye wo training san Wontumi catch up. And I know na me share Liverpool game who is sack na no ya mobo. Isaac onyo bia no ho oden ba okura ba o etwintwa papa o sa de libi no onye se Diego Costa mo de
but o born no so ahoden
aha Isaac by now no me share preseason for Liverpool man hu ni ye kura Steve Mesa be didi na tem this o catch up
still
oba be didi na tem
he World Cup oba nyina
me share Isaac oh if you share World Cup strikers e bom di uti Isaac di na the deal just like obi afen wo fefeba but Isaac Newcastle a tough guy. He is not really in tune with the physical demands of the game because of small time na kwatena fie no. So Alvarez there no yaw. The game model have physically grew well na ya na game no tie no. Me pesa Alvarez back kwatena nchen. Sebastian Nyano maybe I'll go in line with Omo Moka say the Yemini Rafinha betimi abono me call no sa na mo Hansi Flick I'll be very much shocked with Hansi Flick so attacking materials went me nya ba ko and leading line no
say akoda no kra betimi abama mo Abdul Karim no
dabi chai
yes bisi ntimi
ja huru no bisi ne Karim ni ombeto mboase omunya ndru
na lami mo ba no mo say
it will start to me no against oh yeah that's I know they can only can no or that template they go under 17 oh 20 Senegal 92 and ko shemu if that talent no crowd do sign and we aka utrim
because the didn't mama bisa say say season no wa ana injuries so ho Rafinha nkobo na ya center backs no wo so no 1-2 obetimi apuli bi
na wa sha
dey mi so nkobo na ya bibia betimi esi
ya ojira ha
so the tennis Gordon betimi abom 9 sa akwakosi but alternative ni ya to be free bench ba
yo baby
na mama bisa say nkoda no so ntimi mo not as in the start
on be bo kopa no
okay
on baba kopa but baby basa atete ahwe Europe no enye bisu na basa atehwe internet let's go to the basa no so bisu to come from bisu look at where they fell oh the American let's go basa o ko shi Arsenal no sa game no ka bisu sa game no be here Abdulkarim Inter Milan chill let me ma dribble na no ma yire na je o ko fra bisu e ho na se original market enye fe be start season na obo bisu ba bia Inter yire basa ATM yire basa no ho na so hwe
na mo for 150 so nko for Joao Pedro na
hi Pedro 150
baby e do market ni na ga woto no say
Pedro onu 150 mama nyesa
and they say
yeah
18th
mama nyesa Pedro
about 15 more days on be close transfer market barely 2 weeks
yeah Pedro de kebabo de mi
okay the mo fan say they me here Mike Bray ana Brasa we are no ba Michael aka 2 weeks in the okay
yo England ayeshishishi na ayeshishishi ni nyina no
Wontumi
yeah Bruno Fernandes contract renewal Manchester United what they are trying to do going into the season na Manchester United ababe one particular club people have always had issues in recent times not with the coaching but their identity what they want to do especially as a club how they want to operate what they should be known for as a club. Now, this identity crisis, no, be from Tiamakofa, and now all the club in the back to stock market is say open investor, say Omra, number one, number so many, say Jim Ratcliffe. Now, Mekai back in 2023, now Nice club no performing so well in the French League. Now I think Frank Hayes now the young coach coming into the 24 even 25 season. Now Monday morning they were looking for say in the transfer market Ineos will show ambition. That season I don't know what the tone Ivan Guesan Denema Aston Villa Buanani they were top key players within the setup to recoup money. Kofa 8 solid players in the buy name 2 pen starting lineup Bobby. By November, December 2025, normal boy Europa League winning 1 game crowd Europa League. In the league, normal to 17th or more fighting for their lives. After so almost 30 season, or good results are. Your boy is able 4 or 5 matches. Normally 1 point behind Paris Saint-Germain and Marseille. So the start was good. But the ending, could be November, December, you say they're not team never for. As some we say, in your better Manchester United, make pa. Needs for fans never want to be true say, be an Manchester United be different because or more budget or more revenue generation. No, it doesn't come into the conversation just like needs there. No, but it looks like they are gradually becoming right on a specific thing. When it comes to the same period that needs qualify for Europe. Omoton key players. Oman Tobian Shimuno. Ebiana United that qualify for Champions League. They are failing to invest. Bruno Fernandes, menen no contract extension mean they won't come on to they show ambition. Manchester United they were more answer because they have an ability to trigger a 1 year extension no or more bit trigger. But I don't know club ne no zero ambition no mo show qualifying for the UEFA Champions League next season in terms of a new more person more achieve. Now the mass and ya say now no the statistics be go as say Manchester United qualify for Champions League as almost spend or form change car. So meaning say they are trending towards a certain identity say they hear some qualify for Champions League the rest they are not ready to compete. This caliber no magic no they are too changing. Eba no magic no they are too changing. The conversations that are going on around and the defending that is going on around it doesn't really and one club no intimate tumpon. Yow. Ose Sandro Tonelli £100 million ne boarding. Agreed. Ose Matheus Fernandes £85 million ne boarding.
Spurs ne fa omumienu nyina.
Fa omumienu. O se ne board Spurs to so 15 for 16 for league ni. O se ne board yate. O so obi ti say Bruno Guimaraes. O didi nkomo na bi na hwe ho a ebo no wo soro dodo. Lewis Hall o se bo no wo soro dodo. When we say realistically, 2 deals are Manchester United are nyina no. Mean classify as deals are omo e pushy further forces of it also put minya deal we man ye adwuma. Because the only reason they went in for Andre Santos, it is because omo ne Edison deal no eye basa. It is for fans not to be angry with them. See a boy of Fumo Edison wako pra na makofa na modern abaninti no and omo ye smart Chelsea. They knew Chelsea were going to sell Andre Santos. And I'm knocking on the door. And I'm going to cover up. And a release clause for Yuri Tielemans, £35 million. Yow, menu me to ya where say any release clause for Yuri Tielemans are. Can I go for the same price or even more than what Bruno Guimaraes at the free Newcastle Echo Arsenal. Release clause United who ya no country guy. These are the 2 deals. No fight, no strength, nothing. These were deals that were left on the plate. Coach, what the second? Third was a 4th league in him. Over Manchester United squad depth now at the right back or more than a lot in Mazuri. I don't think they need an addition over there. Over centre back or more Matthias De Ligt or more Lenny Yoro or more Harry Maguire. Oko the other part or more Aiden Heaven or more Lisandro Martinez. Left back here why Luke Shaw. Why na done chi? This one the Mazuri in the free has a ball. Dog bi bia chere sisi dogu kona nim. Bi bia chere sisi ano dogu ya winger. Because preseason na ye bo nyina no me hunu a single game one Michael Carrick use Patrick Dogu. Left back. So bi bia chere say the kobo wings. In the middle of the park, Ugarte pra. Messi Mount ho pra Asterix 2. Santos, Tielemans, Kobe Menu, 3 central midfielders. 2 pra. Bibi aso nkyere say 2 na pra na mu ba ko pe no because enye pra ka Ugarte United beton no. Messi Mount bibi akyere say ontimi mawo 10 games continually. Abra umpra. Right wing go Ahmad. O Brian Mbemo. Number 10 o Bruno Fernandes. Adeba kwa United ni na omunya me ase pa na ye say Bruno on time pra.
Okobosui ebi anu ahwe
on time pra. Then quickly left wing when you Rashford o Dogu. O the affront no say o say on sign obi akra na. Mbemo timi bonai meboa. Kunya timi bonai. Rashford timi bonai. O Sesko na asa was sexy. So I think for centre back United can cope. For right back United can cope. For the affront United beat me copy with the numbers they have. But for left back and central midfield, especially the number 6 role, no, yaw, Then Obo Champions League, Obo EFL Cup, Obo FA Cup, Obo Premier League, O the Andre Santos. No. This is not where clear. Omo yama asemna Ruben Amorim kan ye ni nyina. You can have a problem with Ruben Amorim's resource, which to me, when Manchester United, he was a failure. Ultimate coaching Manchester United, 31% win percentage in because why you Debbie.
Sanya, my umpen for now to prepare the grounds for his failure. The failure.
Ebi or no, yeah, ebi or no.
No.
I think there were times you should have adapted.
Say Kane and KB at say Josie D because me kai say Josie Koye no. Josie interview can say also second in the league with Man U. Can say any greatest achievement. Man U fans na about 85% of them anti-Josie because I am Man U. But players who request ye Castle Pay Jerome Boateng when how many no more command where.
Oh man, Diego Dalot, any Diego Dalot. Omumi no mo de man no.
What can I be Montenase?
No Montenase.
Say Amorim so buy no so pay.
In January, and Amorim say or per wing back.
Wontumi.
And Amokofa Patrick Dogu. And in the I'm talking about how season number 5 they had time no. And Amokofa Patrick Dogu. That time no be Patrick Dogu, no so pe Giovanni Quenda because on the three back no obono. O here wingers as in wing backs.
Wana Chelsea so go toy.
And one Chelsea so kotoy. The amount who so here wingers as in wing backs near there or no Sporting CP. Now quickly, even at AC Milan, when I born a wing back right, Chukwueze. I'm Wakofa Diego Moreira left wing back. At Manchester United, baby, I'm not team the best performances. Gina Pan, Gina him for Nina right or no.
Amado no.
Asem no.
And in Bemo.
So that should tell you what he wanted to do and the plan that he had in mind. But to me, I believe he should have adapted to the quality and the whole team more adapted. Adapted from that angle. No, the wager oko. Name in semi or press conference. Say sporting directors should do their job. Meaning say Manchester United has the structures now, but the execution is still a problem. The problem is not about how the club is being run with organizational structure, but the execution, and they are not showing ambition. So whatever boy, I'm a club let me your results. Yeah. To be very honest with you, the midfield ne kuta Manchester United, I'll be very surprised. Someone just signing Bia and Kanwa. Ebem was United best qualify for another Champions League.
Why?
Ebem wa
Kawaku atinya obetre.
Ebem wa. Nemum club ne de yaw omunyi ntum say we Manchester United supporter fa tutum say sisi a wonam AC Milan mu route na so. Ai oh David. Me no credit o ho anu aka kire nipa.
Is it AC Milan dey ultimate say hono pressure ni Amorim so.
On say make AC Milan route enye sisi ayo.
Yeah.
On say AC Milan no mutimi di fourth bi.
Yeah.
Na fourth no omu ko remu the following season na akofa Italy for Gabia mu ni we mu abehiem ye be season na AC Milan asa akoto so 7. E bia na United na mu no. Mo fantum trim carry onya magician. Whatever the coach has done, you need to back him. Yeah. Now the Premier League's dynamics in terms of midfield tax, this season very different. The focus has always been about centre forwards in the Premier League, and Ellen Haaland. But the beautiful story of now the Premier League and the midfielders does not come with their quality but the price tag. This year, the Premier League has spent over 2 billion on players signings. But yeah, Omoma dominating headlines in the pie, one was on the pie midfielders. Now this season, the question that comes in is why a bit me are flourishing within the system, why a bit me are picking up the pieces and become the subject of change in the setup. Now there's Matheus Fernandes, there's Sandro Tonelli, there's Bruno Guimaraes, Mede Morgan Rogers be shaho kakra. Yeah, what is the no? Then what go to say Elliot Anderson. Can they change the dynamics? Last season or 2 seasons ago, yeah, the subject of discussion was around Chelsea. Yes, we akofa Enzo Fernandez. Meboa. Anu akofa Moises Caicedo. Oh, Biancoma Odi when you see Nani said these 2 players will change the fate of Chelsea because a 1 year day. It was so. I think despite the value, need the attention, you almost say no. This could change a lot of things for the individual clubs. I think that yeah, a bit impact on their teams will delay a little bit. For example, I think Elliot Anderson will take time. Style of play at Nottingham Forest, style of playing the English national team, compared to how City wants to play under Enzo Maresca. Keep it born, baby. Matheus Fernandes, Tonali, Omuna Rami Huni say enche bi ebetimi afa. Morgan Rogers, yes. Bruno Guimaraes, yes, within the terrain and the system. But Omuna bear the reason why these teams will win trophies and that. Yeah, I doubt there is more to their value and more to the squad these teams have set up. I know the bit me about more team. I don't think Tonali, any Matheus Fernandes, Nebema Spurs AG League, and now qualify for Champions League. I think it is far off. I don't think Morgan Rogers and Nebema Chelsea AG League, but Morgan Rogers will impact the team in their qualification for the Champions League. I don't think Elliot Anderson and DCT AG League. Yeah, I don't think so. But I think Bruno Guimaraes is about to push Arsenal to another title. Tiebe we no near the obia value not to near yim bako. Why the in the Premier League where teams are reinforcing their midfield. Now all Brentford for Sangare no. Now I feel we are in to watch midfield battles. But I love the way the bit of technical abilities has been attached to a lot of teams. We enjoy 9 new managers in the Premier League. New. Obia fresh. Obia fresh. Abelo amunyina be shimbi.
Wontumi.
Obia fresh. We'll be there.
Okay. Mate, better say. I was say share 150 million pounds for Pedro. It's huge for you, Newton pa. Baby Edri 150.
Pedro guy.
Joao Pedro. And Pedro Neto na Walker.
Pedro Neto they say 100 million pounds. The most complete Chelsea winger. It will over not the 100 million pounds. I can't over. Why? Your man made the home come on.
I was Joao Pedro 150 soon. Garbage I say. What else? Sana Basan Famra.
Yeah.
Near home mobile. And me trickling. Mrs. say
80.
Anton Gordon 80. Anna Joao Pedro 80. Are you a Darius?
Joao Pedro so Omro Gordon.
Where Joao Pedro Omro Gordon.
No, Omro so sa.
Where am commander Petro. Why
question? Delap money Mark Junior the Jackson account.
Among copy way.
On say. Told me now told me na uni Namsika.
I use the press on na zemo kwa kofa.
Press no you know say man can say.
Dey be more kofa.
Once me ma dey nyama money.
Mo fe ite nko be are mo.
Be money di na dey action. Enyam na mo boy yozi na me body di yozi ni bia. Come money di na dey action.
When you show Pedro.
Alonzi.
Play on no baby o cha last season. Once I'm picking it out from there right our preseason. What do you say?
Preseason, has got fast striker with Kashala Ramos, so 46 goals preseason.
Okay, Kashala. Kashala. What the 80 beto Joao Pedro?
Oh, yeah, 80.
80 no going to mean to Pedro Neto. Chelsea phone him tongue.
But someone can't delap 50 no. I'm saying England they want to know England no. Now when you're scamming England.
Whoa, Mike Bray.
Fancy, may I say new at him about the football reasons why Bruno Fernandes also Otina. And that paints him as a legend. Because legend no relate more to Obai, and you had a period of sustained performances leading to success, achievement. Individually, collectively, you can say relatively Bruno has been successful. Collectively, yes, they've won a couple of cups in the year. Not to the standard that United tier. But again, Osha 2013 day body base in there. Any day United if you are writing the success stories in terms of players who play a role, Emma United G crew, Bruno Bekanhubi. As a captain, he's led them as well. Then individually, I think that the biggest hallmark their last season or year in terms of being the best playmaker, a record assist in Premier League history. Again, FWA Player of the Year, Manchester United Player of the Season, Wajibi Ajia. So the point is, Bruno has attained a certain legendary status. Now, the reverse is a cult figure status. I don't know why you know. So me generate artwork be am there send the Shadrach say Bruno is not just a legend, but a cult figure. Now, court figure know you more of an emotional relationship I'll develop with the fan base. Inti enyombe na United fans no moto Bruno Meboa. Yes. So the fans have a certain emotional attachment to the player. Normally, tongue cult figure ya neding. No, sounds like a legend the kanwa. It makes it more difficult. Court figure they relate to him emotionally. Your favorite, your fan favorite, and I will turn. And no thing. No way this sounds like a legend and captain. It makes it a very difficult thing. Yes, it's true. New kind. You cannot replace Bruno Fernandes's immediate performance with Man United. You can't. In the same vein, you can't replace the appeal he brings to the United team emotionally and commercially. I think in terms of players away United is here, a certain commercial appeal. United better na ye better Echen Bruno Fernandes.
Yes.
The players needing. But you say United your club, but they have that commercial appeal. Into a moon sees at the end form. Into first and on common or more doors room, who are players. And then, I find say one quatre cacradi a mom. Players or more the buy or moon to mean be deny that kind of reputation. Say, oh, players wait there and the club no can be modeled around them. So Newton explained the football side. The commercial side is United cannot afford to lose Bruno Fernandes. Ebehawon, JC sales. Again, fans never buy Bruno. No, the moment you sell Bruno, it breaks a certain tie and it communicates differently. And now a certain lack of ambition. And that emotional relationship now fans no. Now it triggers into a negative reaction. Near favorite player no matter no. One perfect example regarding Bruno Dieno will be when Cantona Boy United. He was a legend and a cult figure.
Cantona remember to Manchester Jesse.
Sir, now why you know what poppy opino
color no no free Israel ba makonta it will ba obusad wo pe na m catch some Manchester Jesse Cantona the October no mas atam no mo ye na ho ba customize no mo ye no e de ba makonta.
You get the point. So Omao legendary status and a cult figure status. Didier Drogba ebeye ya ma chan hair cream crab very popular. Almost Drogba the way I always say in the payment no chan hair cream. Exactly. He was a cult figure and a legend for Chelsea. John Terry, captain leader legend. Meboa a cult figure into ya yen the BB kakra dia boy yes somo. Sana cult figure status nete yes somo. Into Bruno no one more somo. They are idolizing him. Into Tona Sikasemu na ba affect United. In terms of football, the United they can sacrifice a bit. Last season, Komu Yeje 100 million. Bruno Naneka said uncle. This season they opened a certain window. Yes, say what the best 60 something bar. You bet me at a foreign club, Meboa. Exactly. So in terms of the football reasons and the finances, United have studied. Oh, Bruno nya 31 or 32, 33. Your tone is a bit menya. A substantial fee near you reinvest it. That is the approach of how they want to run the club. But again, we acquire a legend and a cult figure who you can't touch. And that is the reason he must stay. And it would eventually pay off for United. But going forward, name community DNS and New Messi. Pep Guardiola documentary be by Amazon Prime. Now in the documentary, almost they say a raw, meaning feeling be a wombiano. You can experience it firsthand. Yes, say the final and now yes, it's be a womb. I'm an looky different. Why am I saying this? They want people to understand the 2 roller coaster seasons Pep Guardiola had, and then an exposure to the behind the scenes at the Biani yet nani didn't come a catch was there. And only for me, the major part of club Biani activity. 90 minutes na you who say players ni coaching Yankita Hudieno. And ya dear Kakrebi just a fraction of a bigger picture. Nyoma kesia nanka say course on dressing room, training grounds, even manager in the office. The developments that occur there and the impact in ya team ne performance so no. Maybe we oversimplify it and I say underrate it. Now, this has been painted clear. And it will expose the kind of situation Maresca finds himself in. And reading come you can say he needs authority. My share documentary in the snippet. Na me read the quote being no. Maresca needs more than authority. And then I make us say this almost a team no cry. Not new players ba. Why? The City players, they went down emotionally with Pep and their passion has dried out. Juventus show mu 2-0 Champions League. Dressing room yes Pep ko show mu me the coach na mashara ko bet me dey to so ni akan kakra. Pep catch you say na ire jano. Nah, I just want to read this anyway. Guys, I want to confess something. I am effing divorced from the most beautiful woman in my in your planet. is my wife, my ex-wife. I love her unbelievably. But when we lost the passion, for many reasons, we lost also for many reasons, we lost the passion. I love her. Yeah, absolutely. She loves me. Yeah, but we lost the passion. How do you play football? Because you are paid or because of something inside? Where is the passion? In your life, whatever you are going to do it with passion. I don't want any player. I want players with passion. Those were the alarm bells and they sounded in my purpose. Say, players no matter the baby. Juventus show 2-0. They had won the treble. So where is that burning desire to do more? And I think it is a major reason Pep felt say no, I can't continue. After the last 2 seasons, 2024, 2025, maybe he thought, say, my man, try one more time, na me share reaction. No. But after that, who said they be? No.
That was the period that Juventus, sorry, and then
exactly. And divorce issue, we used to twice in engagement with the players in Ankasa. Again, a bust up with Kyle Walker. Again, Pep blaming City players and they say, Omamwa entina Kyle Walker call I want to find that code for you.
Because we was walk across after that bust up on that Pep on person be because why the captain.
I say on the request say or call. Into dressing room row with Walker. Let me read this. Permit me. It is December 2024, and City have been beaten 2-0 by Liverpool at Anfield. Their 4th straight Premier League defeat. Walker, who failed to track Cody Gakpo's far post run for Liverpool's first goal, is partly at fault for Liverpool winning a penalty Mohamed Salah converts after losing possession, trying to atone for an error by Ruben Diaz. In the dressing room afterwards, Guardiola singled out Walker, prompting an angry exchange between the manager and his captain, which culminated in the Catalan choking up almost in tears. After being told, "You don't understand Kyle" by Guardiola, who is looking away from the defender, the City captain explodes. "If you keep saying my name every meeting in every effing 10, then it's going to be impossible." We're a player to coach, Guardiola sought to explain he was not doing that and mentioned other players too, but Walker is unrepentant. F-sick, every effing meeting is my name. Guardiola replies, "Maybe because you are a captain. I say to another one now. I say to Josco, the name is just to improve." Walker's next response declaring, "I reacted to someone else. I lost the ball. You somehow bring my name into it." Then triggered a long monologue from Guardiola, who is almost in tears. Guardiola is soon in dressing room. Almost in tears by the end of it.
Wontumi.
Then Guardiola says, "If you take it personally, Carl, I'm sorry. It's my defeat. After 9 years together, in the good moments and bad moments, it's my defeat. Meanwhile, 9 years. Say may criticize something done wrong in the game. Now who say I am coming at you and make Guardiola and Juman. That is basically what he's saying. Absolutely more than anything else. If you have a problem, you have to tell me. I want to stay here for the money or just for the fact that I want to stay. I extended my contract because I want to be with you. I want to fight in this place. I want to feel that I am leaving. You run away from me. I don't want to feel that. But if there is a problem, come to me. Does it change the love I have for all of you? Not for 1 second, but I want to fight. That's all. Enti Kawaka free City call AC Milan loan no. And a Pep bad dressing room no catch the players they say, "I'm incredibly sad. So sad." Without Kyle, Guardiola began. It was so easy. Effing hell. It wasn't. It was so easy for him to come to me and tell me in the toughest moments in our lives. And the captain not belly out on us. What did you do, my friends? I fed your director by the players. And so, what did you do, my friends? What did you do with your captain? Tell me. What did you do? I say you are the captain. You represent us. I bought you. We bought you. We have to defend ourselves. We have to say, here we are going to die together. So the early signs was that Pep was picking signals to say, 1, players in the passion are die out. 2, maybe some have started to question his methods. And methods not just tactics, kobo. But again, how you critique players And for a player to have that stand up with the coach, trigger a long dialogue. Pep Guardiola, you say Debiano no you bold no, or yes clearly happenings in his private life and happenings in the dressing room clearly pointed towards that. Now, what this means is that Maresca has walked into a potential time bomb. One year careful, a bit me detonate any point in time. The body language of Ellen Haaland maybe it's just a one-off.
Omoje community shield.
Yes. Just pick the signals. Maybe a one-off. Maybe I overreacting.
I say just
exactly
beginning of the season.
But the only thing to bring passion, so players buy into Maresca, is for him to start winning now.
And there are some in the dressing room as well. They've seen it all.
Yes. So he needs to start winning now. Na inkugo ne twatwa suba. Then players will have the same kind of engagement. Kawoka ne pepe nyaya. And because I feel like I criticizing mistake. Ubie wani atia masa kawanu tum na okra by ne ya dada.
So bought this season. Nekobase be a City and Shana Premier League, Champions League, so I doubt. Maybe a Babe FA Cup bidia.
Na Haaland ko 20 goals. Ana Maresca ne system so strikers in time goals. So Barca they my profit, but again Maresca needs not just authority. Pep had authority. But
says Yana Barca first at here come
to me. Come to Fancy Miss Romano.
Oh, true.
Seriously, Miss Romano. He has walked into.
And I wanna news start to free now. Sound the NB source no, but maybe your story no sports bite na me who said no sinam champion kwa. Arsenal fans ni be referring say. Una be catch Ateta say be humble be humble and no mum no I humble no. But season we party. City and season we ya.
The only person who journey way. Alonso Krabi who's over to see the new school. No, it's a new school. And I thought a leader of the new school.
Yeah, class captain.
We are party
class captain.
School prefect to
senior man.
Boys,
so fine. Arsenal, yeah, top 6 no hold last. But for Arsenal to have their way through with ease against City, me who be that under Pep.
How do you
say fine? A Pep crown will lose the ama Arsenal. No. Cabon in your for more fine. City try coming back into the game.
How do you revive passion?
I think
to say when you be beer at the first 3 games. For Maresca to have a word in the first 3 games, you know.
Also, the underlined word no cry passion because ono waje Premier League at was 4 or the Champions League you can't trouble no wasanji
no there was so funny way to go, especially I know me who picture be now my do now black and white. I'm so more now I live no I Haaland ne
Ruben
Diaz.
Nah,
free.
Yeah, Foden.
For Foden soon.
Yeah.
Everybody say that it's a bit easier for Maresca.
Yeah.
Some man my game when you want GBBO.
They need to prove.
Yes, I mean you
are not senior figures now for corruption. And I'm sure you see this documentary in the time and also a bit dodgy the mommy. Say about now man for who say players maybe about the team say Pep left because need or see any passion. I also feel a bit guilty. Then it becomes psychological.
And the question is, adding to a club now say release it
exactly. This time. I have a bit dodgy, man.
I mean, a year 3P and we have a feeling about P work. Minu abana where?
Yanko Pando, baby Aboko.
Okay.
Medase mama ncheti for ni ahwefo nyina anapei na mekoso akaimo eye 3p garlic mixture ifipi work natural health garlic crogene dia ye do ni yemfanke jamfe so bi amfremu enuntimu ahode no ejane na so eye ntinim akomam na mojamu adwuma o hwa me wutie me o yade bi wo ntinim akoma eni moja ni medra me kamfo dia ma osebeboa o eye 3p garlic mixture eboa na ebusi immune system no ediama no nti yade ntimi meo abra wafa edupai bi unya nto obi nom ya pharmacy shop bi ebe wo no bowura mu je wodie ani abusua ni nyina nche nom emu rent ne no bi ahodo nyi fin ne nkekawa no emfiri mu na emu na ho na moja timi ade afusane yi ama pomode mapa wo hia no onsa atimi akebi ena ye hwe numbness me ka numbness atititi ya otate se obi se ne baabi aye ne tititi na ansa na no je doctor number no na frɛ no ene ne ntwetwe nkomo na ade kire ya de ne mu ekire no na wonche okwan ya wode efa so ne number ye 0248 92 88 24 Namness ye tititi ye ho asem na me ne wo e ka no pe obi wo ho no se ni nipadua na ohonuma na baby aye dududu aye ne tititi etime ya wonsa no onan na kyese moja entimi ne afrisa ne mfa sa bia ye ho ena kofa sansunsuanso bone no ede abrel anope me kamfo dro ba kope ede abrel wo fie na otanya sansunsuanso ne woni padua ne so de a nonom 3p garlic mixture droi na emwa ema moja entimi ne afrisa ne ye e woni padua nim se de be ya sansunsuanso bone a wefrase ehunu no ebe free wo so akọ stroke ya de etibi kofetititi ye edeba debe nti na meka sa stroke no ehya se free wadwene ne mu a na eche se moja ne afrisane ye enkonkwam o wadwen ai friend cells no edo nti mframa ne nuane no bi adwen ne hia no enya mfa ni dwuma na adwen na jojo na aka oni padua na kwa no prekope wo hon ma wo fanyina ewu ye bo wa wo nti yeti wa wo nti na se stroke no editititi ye no enenam na bebo ho ba free stroke ya de ne ho abo ho ba free tititi ye ne ho de a eye 3p garlic mixture draw and American for ediama esanse eboa ebo rent ne no be ahodo nim eyi fi ne nkeka wani nyina efri mu ememu da ho na moja timi de afusane yese moja de afusane wo mu a na echo se tititiye no entime emba so diabetes asiche ya de enso etime kofa tititiye no edebro de yan ne so bepe 3p garlic mixture droi na wafrase anonom na aboadi wakegine mu ewo kwan shonkokra so ebi a wadwuma a wo ye wotena seche ana wugina ho che menka seja yedwuma no enu ntina sesa opa dupa edebo wuchidom anopa wabobobi enwumra akoda nso wabobobi se de be ye beboa ma bibia akoso kama ewo nipadua nim wo tena se acha na wugina ho na sa position na wugina ho no moja ntimi ni afrisane ye emfa sa bia ye ho enu nti na abre bi abesore so wo na ase atatai aye dududu na aye tititi wa na wo hye mpabo ni frifie de ba adwuma afi obepon adwuma na abesore no wo nan na ye ma wo mpabo nim echew enko mpabo nim na eho hyehyew na wo bre edro no eye 3p garlic mixture ebia na enubone anansa dinumbi na adamage wo nerves enu nti mamoja ntimi ni afrisane and na kofetititi ye ede abrawunya 3p garlic mixture drebi na no mebeboa isa how ni nyina ede afri so toda wa usuban ne wona ye and kofetititi ye de braw wonim sampa bo a wo hye pie che no atade we chechire no na so ne fenti obehye afi wa chechire wedie na ama moja ne krantimi ni afrisane yi ewo ni padua nim na akofetititi ye no ede abraw wo jai sa suban wa hwe ho so yi no na wanonom 3p garlic mixture edupa no se de be ya sa dududu na wo fili to dan so na ho hyehye pa asese bi ahwie nsuohie anamokobi na eguo moja ne ni afrisane no ama tititi ye na kofa sensunsuanso bone no ede abraw 3p garlic mixture na mekanfo ede amount edemro ye about so anawoda najua wontimi enna eja general body pains waposo ne waposo joint no otese hoya oya moja ntimi ne afrisane yi enna kofa sensunsuanso bone no ede abro mekanfo edupay ede amount nonom bi na emwa enyisa ho hawe nyina emfri wo so wonom na boa ma moja di afrisane wa beda na ho esanse tititi ye ene honam ya oni nyina ebefri wo so akọ eboa ma boa mema etu tititi ye no na ehesa wo ye ba etu africhi kromu ya o afri wo so ene nsabuo na ensisi so yie no na be ma o prostate no aboa ama o bambo kese abam entena fie emfa nsem bia enyiyi wo ho ano edura wo no for general well-being de eye 3p garlic mixture bora pharmacy shop bia ben wo naji bi shanenso sa ukoto eduro no a ewo toam ehwewa ebo garlic yeda ho ye kokko ni tino eye kokko na ya tripi wak ewo ni tino esu ye de fita ena atre okona nya sa ena ohunu wedro no wa mesoko wanim wonya no bi ansa na wato wadwen ya wontante dro bi adasunti wo ye dan no weka ho emane hawo enchire dro bi ade ya ne se obedika no 3p no wonum ya 15 minutes wedro na wonomre wapomode omaimo pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops bi ade oboremu a wonsa etimeke bi me sorry so ama wawie je doctor number ni bio na menko ofre no a emfere sane oyade na tie bi a chemu kire no na omwa eye 0248 0248 eye 3p garlic mixture
3p a drone a piwak and a day a buy or pharmaceutical ne herbal shops and you couple bread near by any quick and my yerma mishoni we are about the far ya chefone ye team for no more videos some more contribution no I will show no so couple
well fancy room na ye common say under 20 World Cup and no a black princess and so echo tournament of Poland now omo do you know some pictures and videos Ghana's ambassador to Czech Republic Her Excellency Teresa J Mensa ono our coming mano and so Poland nyina no crashesem and okachiro mu say modern mono so mutimi dan die na eboa said be ya enu obetimi akoyi e ama any under 20 wo mu World Cup no and so betimi atodwane yankoma efro de bana dara 20 ne yehwese enu betimi akoyi a yame adoma yehwese yem first game ye bebo e de take all no ebekoso on the 6th of any September ne yehwese nuama enso betimi akoyi pa nti said ye nuama si kone de ye first game na no be den ye ni kodo ye hye na ye koyi ni ma ye bebo Korea na ye sa in France e de abo ntomo and ye wo mo with the group ne mom ye be kick start no with against Ecuador no e nkome free e de ba na o said the nuama si kwa Black Princesses omo a player no so as way a assistant coach your friend Joyce AJ na Joyce area to just say the main objective and say umbetimi aboa na oma qualify from the group and no betimi aboa yepa in the group stages qualification e betimi the vim and Vigo and so abre and the Black Princess ye betie Joyce AJ and komo kakra or the my assistant coach.
Our main objective is that we should be able to qualify from the group stage and then play in the knockout stage. If we all know that the Black Princesses have qualified and played in the World Cup for 7 times, and in all those, they've not been able to leave the group stage and then make it into the knockout stage. And we've been able to put certain things together, prepare the players so well, so that we will be able to make it through the group stage and enter into the knockout stage, and even hopefully qualify for the semi-finals. Our main objective is
assistant coach the mother Black Queens and Black Princesses Joyce AJ area tuja from Joyce Yanko Ghana Football Association yenim komo kakra omo 32nd ordinary congress no anopano yakacho sebe baso na nkomo bebrebe koso e wase pa se ebe ko tete mana yenko nkomo no de ni nyina no enso be gina sa 32nd ordinary congress no ebe koso pram na former GFA vice president Yera Georgia Free Edin komo awari tuja se Ghana league no ho se ye bona wotinche onim se league pa ne ye bone mum kofo bi hye ba bia wo mum manipulate league no omu na league ni omu de a omu na kire bebia nko we na beji we be di second we be di third eno ka wo binti na Ghana league e ko from yentie former vice president at the Ghana Football Association Era Georgia Free nkoma ore ya tuja.
People are putting in money. People are doing a lot of investment, hoping that the league will grow. But trust me, the kind of manipulations that we know here. But see, don't forget, every club owner or club CEO is a friend to somebody. Yeah. And we discuss and we talk among ourselves. Last season, getting to the end of the league, a lot of things. I put it there. It's there on my face. Sometimes these days I decide to put them on Facebook for people to I just post watch. It's so bad. But football has become some passion for some people. But gradually, the interest is dwindling and it's dying.
And come on, for the bantier no sem no na. Urim say or it just say said the Ghana refereeing system is it no. The Ghana Football Association president one referees our league no ma on so edu baby a omo ye nuama kakra e de boa yentia no so nkoma or the two job on sporty e din komo.
Look, I'll tell you a story. There was a match between team from the Volta region against Vision FC in Dewu. The referees were beaten. They were beaten mercilessly. At halftime, the Volta region team was leading 3-0. The referees at the halftime, they were beaten. The referees said they were coming to. They won't officiate again. They packed their bus. They got to Legon. They were called to go back. Or they will take their name from there. I am saying this here. This is the kind of system we are having in our country.
Na say afidie was say tetem no enya de say ket you rise your man kwan say enye ono kra na be kwa ese pe new face ni pafoforo e man be di Ghana e ball no enim say de be Ghana ball no e be yi pa yentie no so nkoma kakra ori tuja.
You understand my position?
Yeah.
My position is that we've witnessed 8 years of Mr. Ketiyes Okreku's administration. 8 solid years. By next year, September, it will be 8 years since he took over. I am saying that Wabeyebi, very Mabeyebi, but new person must emerge to take over the F. Not necessarily me. Me, I have not taken a decision yet.
For the banner say enkomo no edos ne mamrani ntino ayede be se ne mom Carol Afonso FIFA mo ban na ban ye dia mom no ni se omo enso enuoma ba komienu bi a Carol Afo mo akoye ana akofa ban no dia ba na one thing ne say omo de car is no omutua player friend Sana Kamara na say omo o skbs omutua de man na omo ntua player ne de ko FIFA ema ya mom say 3 season registration period and ye dey ama omo so muntimi ento play until say o settle abrant friend Sana Kamara eno enkoma efri ode banti ensamene de dos ne mo fancy mrani ntino ye mfe baba Iraq Sports Stadium so reporter ba ne say CAF for said enuama ebisi akodi afa on say ye benya approval for international games ye hwe ni mu say eni ombeba bebo na ya say ye betimi
now preach and say na
yeah, we ready the near the atusu keke. We but baba rana wo.
What a jamai ye be no ha. Why jamai? Ku die.
Or the ku aba bra.
Ya to mo pesca, mo de bombe si.
Ku aba so.
I want the bombe si,
Yeah.
Oh, de ba.
O discaba. Oh, and any here ska. I'm discover bombe.
No, say na say de bi omo here.
Se ku na be so na say
Ye ni ku a.
Ku ali.
Hey, say ni twem se ka. Ono mo member ya ye.
La ka wo ya story o se.
Aye ni play.
Story lo ya kenye kwa loss. Ade.
I can say. Abdul Fatah Isa akudie. Ono abudi twa na ba ko Leicester no se scan e ba na man no bi e kan wasem. Na no you say room where Ipswich is anya.
Kakra baba.
But one player. So imagine say onya sanfo no saa miensa.
Onya no miensa.
So de be yira.
Wai.
Miensa me na be yire.
Obenya.
Nkan kom ye
Miensa me na be yire.
Obenya.
Woni nkan kom. Ye da bia na efi o.
Top players be 100 and so no.
Miensa me na be yire.
look at careful.
I could no talent the spirit and the crown of
say boy I let you
for the
let us on total
now say maybe I have a ball. Yeah.
No.
Boy Eddie. What's on Tom Sabi Sabi Sam Makoko no ya kumbako born the name say uni pitch uni baby abo
right to dream omutimi hu ala aketire no omache gulokales Idia na kra ko family
academy for na yeli nyina na say gold o anwe no betu bebre
senate
ansa no anya the baby sika no anya ba ko kwasa yo oye Karela story no of Fantasy Karela for ban no hona na person starting in common de ba Karela story a couple years say yeah the Karela call FIFA for player back omuni no issue financial or fiscal issue Wontumi and resolve and a player go do FIFA ho hwe odi nipa na the players no bo mo ko FIFA Mr. Pobi one the boy your angel no ye be pona boys na better players na better ni mo no twa Mr. Pobi at that time no the bia na make say hey see Mr. Pobi age adui na FIFA processes ma player complaints e do no hono no Mr. Pobi na tiase technically Mr. Pobi so twoma wa
hwe so why born na new plan stars no one na there
na ya nkomo na ye di no hunu players amunti asemi amebeka yi odie sabe nya force say Kofi is a boy ho a obetimi akan na mom trade no awdo ho ewuram as football no so one language e wo ho anya force set brofo de obi kasa and say one thing na say one twi say one tv whatever wo ho but the language of football there yaw football which is a backpack the language of football say na what is a Karela player anya kotoko player anya Hasfolk player tieni yo Karela men kasa Karela for your team but me mo totokoto ne house ho
say e ade a rare
very real very surreal nene ya kwa mo ye place na nya nimu die se mo antwa me ka me kobodua me fa mo ko jansu me mo ko FIFA ho oh street no so nkomo na oni mudi no ode me ko FIFA sesi FIFA Wontumi front man ko ho no free player ka say ona na pani mu biti akira no ko abokotoko Brian ne on kasa ne jade we ode wa ko FIFA mo ni FIFA fo kasa this is authority from a player no enim dia asasa waye and waye look na niema e wo ho a as footballers etiase ansa na my successful no yaw omo talent no just 1/5 4 na aka no e doso kura ase omo talent no na ni players omo talent na omo way beyond the ohu no but omo tifie niema bi aka ese komunya ka talent no anka ni mo media ba ko ye the understanding of your trade juma na wo ye no ne ethics akwaye faso ejaduma no yawo se Wontumi antiasia obebo bra na to agu na nanu na me hu video bi na David Obeni to place bi kasa and I watch church player image right whatever me hu ye na me say momentum boss na me hwe video enkosi me hwe kosi na place no bomb say me so bomb say bi ma David so chichim na one angle be for educational purposes or kind no boys na beti ase image right no na o kase o pese post video mpa it's a obeji permission no this statement no more figurative but literally the person children on say what signature voice wanim out the wo yi ebetimi sa mausika apart from talent no need training na wo ye no eno ho na ma unya salary contract na sanity o ayo born na wo bono basic responsibility everyday training responsibility number 2 ni mienu ene ba on second salary nemum apart from salary na wo born no ye training ya de ma uninti no ekwan ya wo fa so wo kasa kwan ya wo fa so wo nante se de wo sisire e yo bi fe na sa kwan no tumi nya sika yetumi commercialize how you even speak it's bro now I'm glad Mickey also has interest in this story
And now no be a story bi ha say Mo Salah eko Turkey no. Or say obeje ono image right nyina yemfa ma no.
Ade bi on beton e wo ne din mu e wo ne kurom ye de nanim beye e wo ne kurom de scan nyina beba no ho. But apart from ho the club no beye outside Egypt o mu 50%.
Still amentiase facha me man kaso anka ni but me mentiase.
Me say Sarah no say ni image right so mu use the bia pictures ne calendars ne you say mufflers ne ade na Egypt ono de ono nti ne ba beto nti ono de wo na emfa so na be ba so say anya club no be boka na omo de aye ba so mo ye no mo ti omo kan fa so na be ba so no de ni nyina ne dia ba Turkey ho any outside Egypt there and also emfa so be bo mu 50%.
Where na mentiase no.
Okay, so I'm not sure. Newton here. You can say image.
And me can say mentiase fa be see
David can.
Good.
Yeah.
David
yeah.
Be see David.
Newton here. Everything about you will image. Okasa will nickname. I mean kind word. So I have the new player standard contract now.
Okay.
So individual name and nickname. Fame and reputation. Marie Jata ni e de frefre okra no se be ye wa ho tedin na obi agitumu a etimi kan ho bi. Aha nti etimi kan fancy. O image. Good. Image and likeness. Ebi etimi ko draw obi kra no se wo a. Obetimi akotwe ho man so kakra. You get it. Then signature, voice, film and photographic portrayal. Then virtual and electronic representation, replica and other identifying characteristics. Inti Benjamin Asari nya polytank deal no. AI video meboa, but na filming and then photographic portrayal into obedidi ho. Do you get the point? Now, we image na ofa wodi e wo we image ho a obedidi ho na the image right. So your image is right and lead it to claiming certain rights belonging to you by what the club contest is a club no so ne colors ne logo ne jersey or trademark other items you get it anti club contest no per the contract agreement ne arrangement no emma ho kwan say say player no won image right there but there is a certain concession a player no would have to on agreed terms with the club. Our club liberty may use the image of the player for promotional purposes. But no crown and unlimited. Intend say what's my club intend you obey you soon as they be your restrictions were and I was say my player no prior notice say me person me use you na player no sujitum as an way to sana mono. Inti David in Tremono. Ehona eba say the whole thing was educational, just like Newton said. I think maybe it's been taken out of context. And your no, it is actually something the other clubs must do for their players.
I want to start education.
Yes, there's a branding.
Yeah, they must do because player need your asset. And you wake up at the CSC no, and knowledge is power. So only more and more to me to turn in your year. And a boa player no, a boa club no. And David no or treachery. Inti no or cite example say impo. Say ko timbas no team. Na mu tu kwanya on fiti preko mfa phone e bia na wo she THB cheni bi na wa record on ho de akoto TikTok na we you need permission before you do that. Send your club no ehia permission to use wo player no. You also need permission to film wa bra wo she club apparel.
It's basi.
Inti sa wo she kodoko training kit. Sa wo she kodoko jersey. So what should be a kotoko bata hoa?
Yes, the whole year has got something to do with the club.
And they say a flag and puno be the other two komwa. And you know on traffic takeke. No, the whole permission answer. Inti ayan chre.
Inti hano me bakuha. For instance, sa akrobeto se dia na boys ne de hye comic asino.
Video asino.
So me sure so wa ye ho adwuma.
No one there call.
Nations why ho
adwuma. Oh, bet me claim. So copyright here.
Me say me very sure say bia ye offer yes adam that yes anka.
Second na me assume say enka ye kotoko player. And I use the voice. No dey yes ade no. Oh, here permission to
so commercialize and voice no hono especially if you power ma club no man sana obenya sa level no but oyeda da ana afira club na atono eno person to aso ye na ade na all sign contract no amfa sa voice right na makoto kwa
Debi on farm no I was a club ne bisa permission and no club ne be ebia my name is so and so ana ebia Asante Kodoko emu de ye na player na ba be ye no club ne be bisa player ne permission and sana player ne di amano would you even write a personal?
That's right.
Yeah. She said now we are na a Vinny Penny, say image writing call pay 80% I'm married for.
Oh, but you say
club but so cocoa and for nobody I mean say amount involved and as for one club never fat. The only agree, you know. Means what they make us here.
Yeah.
Right in the wow, 7 TA. Say be a old ban I'll catch you Wontumi so may TV. But so streaming me Facebook and YouTuber, I was saying I'm a percentage or what they make because me signing for TV and radio, my signing for social. And the moment they be able to stream YouTube and I say Facebook, I paid.
So
what's there?
And my remember another football example. ABM fans say Real Madrid or Audi automobile sponsor. Now Audi for no, or my represent the cars and my Real Madrid players, you know. A club promotional initiative. Enti no the player ejinemu de but o consent club no so man prior notice ebia that's it Audi for the beba enti ye be hia Vini ye be hia Toni Kroos ye be hia Modric se mo mrambe wo cameo mo ye use mo image ne de aye sa club promotional activities no commercially beneficial and then I players need to be cast and ye miss me per se wom by your quota, if you first 3 and free. May your first 3 ni we are the Akibia Meduska. Intini na terms are more kind way. But the image of the player is personal. So right ni belong to the player. I don't know ma kwa ma usu. Sa na wo player no. The club contest ne say club no so image a club ne dia. And it's also person the club ni who be e was all permission.
Afeni what?
Send me no me catch me say be a Dave kind no. Say try ne correct.
The thing is MZ be kakra bi na.
Examples na
e bia
Pabi o ka say permission no. Hono coin me state be man pet.
Team say okay.
It be fan say me say nya story no.
Ansana yeah.
Ni a church ho no.
Or maybe because that more time no. We can break down. Because document BBA we can break it down.
Because are more now be flagged out of context.
We win am say no me back. Mickey had also
and again Hubert Jehu signed last year on and set Kojo Hubert Jehu play a be or sign for Kotoko new from last year no sa contract was signed be.
Oh okay.
In general me say amount for bisa say now our players in the contract me yes if you signed for a new club beginning 2025-2026 season already you have committed to this whole agreement the collective bargaining agreement 1 year ago and a congress omokoji 2 mo wow be signing this season and also what you have before 2025-2026 you know so when a club will contract that yeah, allow masa contract new and sana the next
renewable
contract.
No. Sorry no. Now say Congress na I mean say just koroko.
There's the highest decision making body.
No, me just say just koroko.
Division 1 league clubs use you. Women's Premier League clubs use you.
Okay.
Ghana Premier League clubs and so use you. Enti ewo baby ah. Enya just kotoko.
Yeah, what I
meaning so omre just
minim merenso. Ka baby o.
You see
this is also to image right.
I just want to say something. I mean, fan cry. You see,
okay.
Baby, we are bombia chene beche, and then so enka hoda. You see, there are times where ubetime idea for 4, but utie utrim. Na fe idea no. I was said that chibi okoto na boarding. I think House of Folk have done something similar. They had an opportunity to have a player who by then none stocks ne rise, but was in an unfortunate circumstance or condition. Abdulaziz Asem na Americano. Real Tamale United no money no. The player was available for free or could justify. Has tea or mutrim. Yen sign no. And that time they could have had him relatively for free as he can't be to an encosro. Now, House of Folk have had to pay as much as over 300% of maybe what they would have paid for him in terms of transfer fee. 2, salary and KB and Kobenyano at that time come on money 2,000 and then obeke 12,000 combined. So anyway we are sitting here. So for the player Mbuna Bim, he worked hard. Part no acquiring a chia kakra into a fast wedro and san a bank crying. For the club, they lost a player they could have had for free, and now they are having to pay good money to get him. A football munsem, but it sounds like a bravo munsem. And that is how come mostly we use some of these stories to inspire and found one idea.
Okay.
Ebi awa but your man better to but just hold on, keep working hard. Ebi at that moment, no.
I'm from videos. No, Sharak, mon rolling me na yema yashefone yeti phone emra so na fi omonfa omadwentre emra show no. So yem fa videos no quick. Ne ntwa so.
Wontumi.
Big ups to Wontumi Sports, Capo de Supremo, Female Cash. Big ups to Wontumi Sports, Capo de Supremo, teacher Bibia, Female Cash. Make us a few Western region Takwa. Mpocho ye Barcelona update why because my ready for no more to yaso. Omoma ye nkasampo mesrewa meyu sebe wodri oba Barcelona ana Alvarez so ba mesremwa.
Hello Wontumi TV. Good morning Fancy Di Maria. I'm watching you live from Sunyaniba Kuniaba. I need update of Liverpool.
Big C, best boss in the whole nation. Fancy Di Maria the whole nation. Tell the people, bringing the water, you're watching out to the best station. Wontumi, I mean, I want to Wontumi. Sports Messiah, break the view. Go free informer in here, Steven. When I fall in, look out. The boy is if you woke up. And them class with everywhere. When I was born there, it's a new team. But in the best, it means in the sky everywhere. You better sound the people, man, the people from go hear them. Sports we are the best today. Blue and red and white and tear. We ain't come back again. Sports we are the best today. Blue and red and white and tear. We ain't come back again.
Hey, good morning, Fancy Di Maria. Yeah, Christian from Asinfo to Shamo Life, Chichi Amina, Capo de Supremo, Chichi will be a mobile Jumapa now. In the day, every the dread, Bassa for Momo Pavaris, Nanka one every. Umfa road in our side, ya road in our mamma, Fanasa, hey, Abaris need you, Yamba, Abaris need you, Unyama, Energy Pana, Madrid for yeah.
Capo, the Supremo, Fancy Di Maria, and Chairman of my baby for you now. Say, Bassa, dear, Roger, I be greedy. PSG in Madrid, Cabum Cry, Champions League. I have more to